reporting to the American Bar Association at the second time, it'll make just as much sense, and then call up Coca-Cola and have them remove my membership. And then while you're at it, why don't you contact PS4 Live and get them to remove my account at the same time? Contact YouTube, contact Squatters, contact Parlay, contact BitChute. I want you to contact everything that I am on and tell them that you are reporting me to the police because, in my opinion, you are a pedophile when you are sharing porn with children. You fucking pedophile!
Welcome back, everybody, to Con Order. So yeah, we got to talk about pick a side YouTube. And look, I'm not gonna lie, I found this entire thing hilarious, right? Not the video, okay? I found the reaction from fucking commentary be the funniest shit I've seen in a while, right? Like, it had me busting up laughing. Well, I included in the fucking thumbnail, right? Everyone who disagrees with this video must be a pedo. As shaking my head, I'm like, yeah, I kind of remember this fucking this case with this YouTuber named Technicals, a little known YouTuber, right? Not too popular, right? And he did this other video on this other YouTuber and Smash player. Not a big name at all. It goes by Zero. Obviously not important. And commentary kind of wanted this whole little fucking crusade that if you weren't on their side, you must be a pedophile supporter, or a pedophile enthusiast. I don't fucking know how else to put it. So I was like, look, I've had that shit thrown in my face over the Pyrocynical situation, over Call Me Carson, and again, most recently, over the coverage on Zero.
Don't forget Penguin Zero, because that's what
my Voice Critical did it to me once. No.
That's what the situation looks like the most to me, because the way the fans are acting.
Charlie, right? Charlie actually apologized, corrected the record. It sounded like a genuine misunderstanding, and I can understand being so heated, because I've actually said this Mama Max guy, like, I could just be so fucking disingenuous when I talk about the guy, and you probably feel a little bit of me being an asshole towards him, and I think a little bit of it's warranted too. But like my I understand that these anti-pedo community people, like the fucking investigative people, work on exposing these individuals, like the People versus Preds guy, right? Which we'll talk about a little bit as well. They get super fucking emotional, right? And they run on their emotions, and it usually leads to them being logically inconsistent. And it's not like because they're bad people. It's not like because they're dishonest or anything like that. It's quite literally they are running on pure fucking emotion. And it's also very difficult to talk to them when they are, right? When people run on emotion, it's very difficult to have a conversation with them or try to reason with them. And it's almost impossible to reason with these people when how do I put it, right? Diorio made a tweet laughing at Mama Max and this whole pick a side thing. And I got to be honest, I don't think he watched the video. Aura, who's our co-host, basically said he doesn't think that he watched the video. And I completely agree with him. I think he saw the tweet. And if you just see the tweet and you don't watch the video, it looks unhinged, right? It looks a little bit like, what the fuck is this shit, right? He's got their names and he's got these fucking emojis next to all of their names. I could understand just seeing that and being like, whoa, what the fuck? And then laughing at the guy. Right?
I'd say the video itself is pretty damn unhinged.
Well,
again, especially near the end.
Well, I gotta say, I don't think he actually watched the video. The guy does make good points in his video. It's completely fucking misguided in his conclusion as to why things are happening the way that they are. Some people actually stated, Dioria didn't watch it until when Aura said that, I was like, yeah, he was probably laughing at the tweet. But the people that watch the video and believe in that shit, right, are looking at him going you asshole, you motherfucker. Yeah, dude, I get it, right? Again, pyrocynical. Call me Carson. Moist critical. Fucking 0. It's your first time, is it?
There was actually, it's not even
Diorio's first time.
Seeing that for myself.
It's not even Diorio's first time because Shiloh did it to him with the fucking deplatform predator shit, right? She didn't even call him a predator. She just made a tweet about him and used the hashtag deplatform predators, and Diorio had to go into protected status. It was so bad, right? Like, it's not even his first time with this stuff. But like, honestly, I don't think this guy, like, I know it gets more unhinged. And the thing is, I've only been shown like clips towards the end. I've watched the beginning half. I was trying to go through and watch it again, like in full. So I'll probably get a better reaction for the more unhinged stuff later. And maybe that'll change my mind on the guy. Or maybe it will. I think that he is from what I've seen so far, my genuine opinion of this is he's a true believer, right? And by true believer, I don't mean anything negative. I just mean he really does believe in the cause. I don't think he's doing it for money, and I don't think it's necessarily about restoring his one video, which I think some people have either implied or, to be honest, I think I even made a little joke about it. Because I was like, this guy's either, I was like, this guy's either going to fucking go off or he's going to like just walk it back now that his video's back. But I think he's a true believer. I think he really believes, no matter what it takes, get all pedophiles off of YouTube. And I think that in his mind, it's like, well, if they're a company and they're more concerned with money than they are with protecting children, that they must be supporting the pedophiles too, because he just can't wrap his head around another conclusion. I think that that's probably more in line with who this guy is. My mind might change as we watch the video, right? Because I know he does. I saw part of it. He like goes off on this one YouTuber whose name I'm blanking on, but he's a really big name. Corpse, yeah, fucking Corpse.
Yeah, that was just that.
Yeah, I saw part of that. I was like, what the fuck?
He just like brings up his dying girlfriend because he's getting ghosted in a parasocial one-sided relationship.
Yeah, fuck, man.
There's some things I found out that there's like one thing with the Philip DeFranco thing that when we get to it, that'll be very interesting. I'm just going to have it in another tab right now.
Well, the Shane Dawson thing I hear is really fucking hilarious because he's like, this will redeem you, Shane. I can redeem you, Shane.
That's like, honestly his biggest optics, as Sen likes to tout all the time.
Dude, that was like, what the fuck?
No, because it's like he's kind of catering to a bit of the cancel culture crowd. That's who's like really going to be the most into it. And they fucking hate Shane. So they won't even listen to the idea of being, Look, redeemed or whatever.
I gotta be like totally honest, right? I think this situation requires a lot more nuance than most people are capable of, right?
Oh, I've seen firsthand.
Like because again, I'll watch the video in full on stream with you guys. My opinion might change, right? And I'll let you know if my opinion does change here. But he seems to really believe in what he's fighting for. And I think if you told this guy, hey, every single YouTuber is going to lose half their income, right? But we will no longer be taking down any videos that are investigative and, exposing pedophiles and animal abusers and everything. I think this guy would go like, yeah, totally done. I think he'd just say, fine, I'm totally okay with it. I don't like. For other people, they're like, dude, I'm not going to lose half my fucking income so these people can upload a video where, they told me somebody's a fucking degenerate, but then nothing happens to the guy. Like, why the fuck would I fucking agree to lose half my fucking income? I think the Mama Max guy would just be like, fuck you. You get to lose half your income. It's more important that we protect the children. Which, I mean, dude, that's an interesting fucking question. I don't think anybody really wants to give their real opinion on that.
Well, like, I don't make money, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with.
Like, if you're a full-time YouTuber, though, right? Like, if you're like a channel like 100,000, YouTube's your full-time fucking gig. I mean, dude, losing half your fucking income, you'd have to quit.
Well, I don't know how to do math, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, it's not something that. I mean, in my opinion, right? There are I don't say easy, but there are very simple and pragmatic solutions to a lot of the issues with uh, the um, the censorship going on YouTube, right? I think that if you're an investigative channel, right, and you're literally exposing these people, and that's what your channel is, maybe YouTube can just like make an exception for that type of fucking YouTube channel if they register it as such, right? Investigative journalism channel. I think maybe YouTube could just, I don't know, have a process to become one, like you have to register for it or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, YouTube could think up a solution if they actually tried to. But YouTube isn't. YouTube doesn't give a shit, right? And this is the part where I think this Max guy, and I know someone said Sen disagrees with you. That's fine. I told Sen if he can come on later, it'd be great. But I think that YouTube could think up a solution. They just don't fucking care, right? They don't want people knowing that degenerates use the platform, right? They want YouTube to be like this nice, clean fucking environment, right? Where they don't deal with any type of controversy. They've already, like, we know they want YouTube to be like Netflix, right? That's what
One thing that confuses me is, like, since they have they like demonetize people so easily, I'm surprised that the word pedo straight up isn't already one of their demonetized words.
I mean, I think it is, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't fucking care, right?
It's such a popular genre to talk about it, though, and
well,
people get
I don't look. I got to be honest. The videos that go around exposing pedophiles, for the most part, I don't think they're useful for anything.
Most of them are harmful more than anything.
Yeah, to be completely honest, I as much as I think this Max guy or Mama Max or whoever might be a true believer and might really think he's protecting kids and everything, to be frank with you, when I've looked into a lot of these channels that go around exposing pedos, the overwhelming majority of them seem like unhinged fucking lunatics running on raw emotions and pure inbred stupidity, right? Like, I'm not trying to be a complete dick because I know a lot of their hearts are in the right place, but path to hell is paved with good intentions. So there's no fucking excuse for mishandling these fucking subjects to the way that they do it, right? So as much as I think Max might think, hey, I'm a big help to the platform, I'm a big help at exposing these people, and he's probably done a very good job, and a lot of these channels probably have exposed a few of them, right? It's just like, let's be honest. Telling me that somebody is a pedophile on YouTube doesn't do anything, right? Like, you might get them to lose support, you might be able to cancel them, but like it doesn't put them in a prison cell, right? It doesn't stop them from making like an anonymous account on Twitter or on Snapchat or on any fucking social media and trying to like get in touch with minors and shit. It really doesn't. So I don't necessarily think that it does make sense that you go into a situation where you say, look, you lose 50% of your income. All YouTubers lose 50% of what they make, but these fucking channels that expose pedophiles will no longer have to deal with uploading their content.
Well, also, let's be real, at Adpocalypse, there's a lot of the times there's at least a slow kind of rebound over time, a bit, I think.
Look, I mean, yeah, over time, sure. I made the prediction. If this guy is like a real, legitimate, true believer, strike while the iron's hot. What we saw in the Zero situation is that logic and reason will be thrown completely out the fucking window when you're dealing with a pedophile accusation. When you have a community willing to throw out that you're defending pedos because they can't win an argument otherwise, right? At that point, like, what do you fucking do? This is my opinion. I know we're not in agreement on everything, but like, what do you fucking do, right? They know how useful that tool is. He knows how useful that tool is. I don't know, man. We got to watch the video, and if Steve joins us later, I have a special thing that I wanted to show you guys. And if Steve doesn't join us, but Sen is on later, we'll wait to watch it with Sen because I want his opinion on this shit because it seems like totally fucking contradictory to what we've been talking about. But let's get into it.
Turn my volume down because the aesthetic is. Oh. The aesthetic is cringe. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Look, let me be honest though.
It was so cringy.
Yeah, look, let's be honest though. It's catching, it's shocking, it gets your attention. It is cringe as shit, but like the point is to get your attention. I think it's decent for that.
Well, I mean, I doubt you've seen this yet, but Comment Cop actually made a very short meme video that was just basically, it was just making fun of the edgy aesthetic and didn't comment on any of the points. Hundreds of dislikes, and all of the comments were just calling him a pedophile.
Yeah, look. How do I put this in a way that people might understand? How do I say this? And I want to be fair here, and I don't want to be a complete dick. If your response to this video, let me take this off the screen for a second. If your response to the fucking video is to meme and fucking laugh and go, ha 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 ha, these people legitimately believe that they are putting a stop to pedos and legitimately trying to expose degenerate behavior. Some of them not even pedophiles, right? Animal abusers, right? Let's ignore the pedophiles for a second. People that abuse animals and literally monetize content abusing animals, right? Their videos exposing them are also being taken down by YouTube, right? And unlike in a pedophile situation, these channels are abusing the animals because they are making money on YouTube abusing the animals, right? Those videos being taken down are 100% harmful. 100% harmful. And I am not the type of person who is okay with animal abuse being monetized on YouTube, right? And that's a serious fucking danger. And unlike the fucking unhinged fucking pedo exposers, the people that actually go through the effort of finding channels that do this and exposing them to the public is a good thing because then more people can go report those videos, right? Those channels, people doing that type of content are currently being harmed by the guidelines. I want a stop to that. Okay? So and this is where I said, the guy does make some decent points. There's a lot that you can latch onto in there that you will get an emotional reaction out of. When it comes to the one guy talking about how he was exposing these channels, literally monetizing animal abuse, and he was the only one to get a copyright, or not copyright, sir. He was the only one to get a community guideline strike, right? That's insane to me. YouTube's community guidelines are broken. We know that they're broken. We know YouTube has designed them in a way where they are just purely subjective, right? Any video you make criticizing another YouTuber technically is harassment under the community guidelines. It is harassment, okay? Is it actual harassment? No, obviously fucking not, right? And for the most part, when a live person reviews it, they go, what do you mean? Like, there's nothing harassing in there. But by their guidelines, it totally is, right? It's subjective. Their guidelines are fucking broken, and they make no fucking sense.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, is like a lot of this video, like a lot of this is robotic and automatic takedowns, and I mean, obviously there's a lot of situations, but the way he frames it kind of makes it seem like he's trying to paint it as intentional on YouTube standards.
Okay, let's watch the video, okay?
I wish I delved it more into that in my video.
I feel you're 100% correct, because a lot of the people in this video that he features also make that statement. It feels like YouTube is protecting the pedophiles. Let's be honest. This system just benefits pedophiles and animal abusers. It does, okay? It flat out fucking does, okay? It really 100% does. Because a lot of these people have not been arrested. They're not going to fucking prison, right? So their channels can't be shut down. However, you doing content where you're saying, this motherfucker beats dogs, that's harassment. You can't do that. You going out there and screaming, he's a pedophile, he's a pedophile, he's a pedophile, he's a pedophile, that's also harassment. You can't do that. YouTube's guidelines will not set specifically for the purpose of defending these people, and that was never the intention. I really don't believe that was the intention. It just happens to work out that way. So we have a broken system. It does need to be fixed. If your response to this video is to meme the ever-loving shit out of it, I go like, dude, I like being fucking productive, and you're just being fucking retarded. So like, why would I ever, engage you in a fucking conversation, right? He does bring up good points. You need to take your head out of your ass and have some fucking nuance to actually understand it, right? He is right. The guidelines are completely broken. He is wrong. They're not broken because they're trying to benefit pedophiles. However, he is right that it is benefiting them. So let's get into the video. I find it interesting for these reasons.
Well, I think it is fair to just, like, I mean, a lot of this video is so over the top. It's, like, kind of tough not to let it, like, he expects to be he, like, demands to be taken so seriously that everyone, like, kowtows to him and, like, in the hashtags and whatever, and he just demands it.
Of course. No, stop. Of course. Okay? Of course. He's trying to defend children. He's trying to stop child abuse. Why the fuck are you opposing him? Smart Alec, understand the game here. Okay? I don't think it is.
Yeah, there's a game.
I don't think it's a grift, though. I think he literally believes in it. You know, when I sit there and I go like, I said it like that, right? It's compelling. It is very fucking compelling. If he sits there and goes, I'm trying to stop animal abuse. I can show you animals being abused, and YouTube is stopping us from getting those channels taken down. Why are you defending animal abuse? Bro, yes, it is over the top. But Smart Alec, what you gotta understand is, that's the point. Okay? Well, other people can sit there and meme the shit out of it. The other people are looking at it going like, I don't want to see animals being abused. There are other people going, I don't want to see children being abused. And they sit there and they look at these idiots laughing and memeing about it. And they're like, fucking get them too.
Well, you'll see the video. It might as well have like clowns like.
No, like I'm just saying, right? This is what I mean. You got to understand a little bit of it, because when the video opens up, it's not unreasonable. Okay? Yes, I know it gets unhinged at a certain point. I'm with you there. But you've got to understand, it opens up with other YouTubers making solid points about YouTube's guidelines being broken. And a lot of them seed in, we think that it is intentional, right?
Wait, how much of the video have you seen?
Well, I watched through the first like 18 minutes in solid. The last half, I just got sent fucking clips to watch through. So
okay.
Yeah, I know he goes fucking crazy a little bit. I know he goes crazy. But like, the point is, like I said, it's a bit manipulative, right? It starts off very reasonable with these other YouTubers making the points, and those YouTubers are the ones seeding in. We feel like YouTube's protecting those pedophiles, right? We feel like YouTube's protecting those people. Like, I mean, those YouTubers who provided those clips build that narrative for him, right? And give his fucking statements credibility later on.
Okay? It also builds the whole, like, almost a subconscious peer pressure thing going on.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because he's just like, especially since the entire thing is so overly simplified, it's like, you are with Mama Max or pedophiles. It's like you can't.
Dude, that video he played Revolving the Woods was disturbing as fuck. Like the fucking the fucking image in the thumbnail, that image, and then the fucking smile with the bloody face and shit. I was like, bro, like I tried it.
At that.
I was like, bro, like I want to take this seriously because you make it sound all serious and shit. But I think, one thing another YouTuber reminded me of recently is that we have to be entertainers at the same time to get a message across, right? Look, we can all make fun of it and call it cringy as shit and everything, but let's be honest, we're all talking about it.
I think a big reason why I'm completely fine with the memeing of it is like a part of the manipulation.
I get it. I'm not saying that I disagree with it. Some of the memes are actually pretty funny, right? Like they are. Fucking Diorio, he did the Iron Man 3 thing where he's like,
that was Common Cop.
Oh, was that Common Cop's video? I saw Diorio tweeting it out.
I never would call him a pedophile for it.
Dude, yeah, like, look, I get it. Some of the memes are funny, but you have a community of people that are fucking unhinged. What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't think it's the same community. It's not the commentary community that's reacting to this. It's like the Twittery community. Look. This, I don't think Mama Max is a commentary YouTuber, right? Like, he's not. So, yeah, the commentary community is not his community. At least, it's a very weird line. Like, I don't really understand where it's drawn.
I think I think he's more like an investigative YouTuber. I don't know what you call this community, right? I know that there are plenty of people like this, right? But he's not commentary. So yeah, the commentary community is doing the things that the commentary community normally does, but they're doing it to a community that gets unhinged and emotional, right? So like Comic Cop, dude, it's a funny meme, right? It is like the Iron Man 3 thing. It's legitimately funny. I love Iron Man 3, so like it was fucking hilarious when you hear the Mandarin doing the fucking voice, and then it's like, we don't like pedophiles.
Like the way he,
I was like, fuck, dude, it's funny.
Like just putting the question mark over the one statement that didn't even like. I don't even get that one. We'll see it, but it makes no grammatical sense. It's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, look, I know, I'm just saying, they're doing it to a community of people that are legitimately fucking emotional, like raw fucking emotion.
Oh yeah.
And when they see you laughing at it, they're not seeing you laughing at them being cringe and shit, right? They're seeing you laughing at child abuse, and then they're like, get him too. Right? That's how these people think. I'm not saying that they're right to think that way. I'm just saying you need to have some fucking form of nuance when you talk to them, because if you don't do it right, they just see you as the fucking enemy. And maybe you're okay with that, right? But like, again, I try to be fucking productive.
Because like nuance with these people, like, I mean, this feels like the exact same crowd as the Penguin Zero crowd. And when it comes to talking to them and just them just not hearing what you're saying no matter what you say.
Oh, dude, look. No,
it's just, I think it's kind of pointless. It's just
I don't
laugh at the
look, I don't think commentary has any nuance right now either. These people don't either. I'm just saying, to understand what they're doing, you need to be able to pull your head out of your ass and not just assume that they're retarded, and understand that, like, no, they know what they're saying, they know why they're saying it, and they feel justified in doing it. And like, I think that you're a danger when you feel that way, right? People that think that they are correct, right, and that the ends justify the means are some of the most dangerous fucking people. Like throughout history, they are the most dangerous people you will ever fucking encounter.
I doubt this is true, but like one person was defending Mama Max by saying that Mama Max actually got some pedophiles killed, and then I'm seeing their whole fandom call everyone who disagrees with Mama Max a pedophile.
What?
Yeah, I hope that's not true.
Oh my god, that's bro. But like, hey man, like I was on Twitter today and I saw a post. It's like, retweet this if you're like beating pedophiles, and I was like,
I typically don't hang out with them as far as I'm aware.
What's up?
Oh shit! Bro. Oh yeah, at the gym.
Wait, Sen, your mic is like really quiet.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna read the super chat really quick. Zombie Fox, thank you. Seriously, the video got taken down because he didn't censor some ass from some character. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, dude, I get it's a digital fucking character, but I really want to get into that because that shit is so dumb, right? it may be a digital character, but you showed its nude ass. Okay.
What?
Oh yeah.
How's it right now? Is it better?
Oh, another video of his that got
So
taken down had an
Sensei,
entire
can you talk again really
Noxin
quick?
Is
compilation.
it good? Is it good or is it bad?
No, that sounds better to me. As far as I can hear him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. Make sure you can hear Sen. Let me show you the final part. Which unfortunately does break a TOS. Without context, he makes it sound like YouTube is pro-pedo because of that reason. Yes, right? Look, there's a lot wrong with his video, okay? Just to be clear, there's a lot wrong with his video. However, there are some good points he makes, and also some like things that he comes to unintentionally, right? Like, I really want to get into it because he's right. Like, this main point is correct. The community guidelines are completely broken, and they're broken in a way that just would have to benefit people that you would do exposed videos on, right? Like, it would have to benefit people that you do exposed videos on because they're the ones who would sit there and hit you for the community guideline strike, right?
Well, not all of them do. I mean, why would they? It's bad press.
Some yes, some no, right?
I don't know. Like, I guess, would you say Shadman would fall under that? Because I haven't seen Shadman strike in a video.
Oh, no, stop. I'm not saying that, like, they would always 100% use it, but, like, if you're exposing somebody, right, for like, being an animal abuser, right, and they know that they're an animal abuser, and they don't give a shit about being an animal abuser, right, but they don't want you making a video informing another community so they can go and start reporting your video, right? So you go to their video, and you're like, this guy's fucking harassing me, right? And they're like, he called me a motherfucker. And the girl's like, yeah, he called you a motherfucker because you were kicking a fucking cat, right? But, like, YouTube's system isn't going to sit there and parse through this guy's entire fucking video. It's going to look for, like, words that get triggered on the fucking flag, like, general insults. And if they'll have a live person who will listen to a 15-minute clip of you going off on this dude that's kicking cats, and they just go like, oh my god, dude, that's clearly fucking harassment.
I won't be surprised if my channel disappears one day.
Same. So I'm making the most of it right now. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Crow, you must have some statistics to back up your claim, do you not?
2 + 2 = 4. Do you have a claim? Where's the peer-reviewed article for it?
I mean, like, look, dude,
have you guys ever seen the Bosch meme, by the way? The one where you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Like, it's the guy is like, what is it? Child abuse or child porn is illegal and immoral or something. And Vox says, do you have a study to support that claim?
God damn, dude. Yeah, no, I like, fuck, man. Bread tubers are the fucking worst.
Oh, God. Whenever I find the worst one, something else just...
Look, I gotta say, it is hilarious. Fucking, I heard you want to be like a bread tuber show. I was like, but why? Right? Like, you gotta understand, Destiny got into that community before, like, the collective IQ dropped 50 points, right?
He was the community, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, that community has grown, and it turned on Destiny. But Destiny is such a big name, and he has such big connections, and he's built such, like, a reputation for himself that even when he's losing massive amounts of support, he can still carve out a comfortable position for himself, right? Like, trying to build yourself up in that community when you're a guy like Diorio, who's had some pretty nuclear fucking takes before, especially for that community, like, they'll never let you in. They'll always,
everyone in that community has some horrible take that gets them turned on within,
Look.
Ironically, except Hassan, I think BreadTube is the least.
Diorio's problem is he's a white boy trying to break into a black female trans person's world.
Oh God.
Do you know who Xanderhall is? Like,
yes.
How much do you know about Xanderhall?
Very minimal. He's like,
care.
Okay, so I think of him as the Destiny, the small Destiny, wannabe Destiny of the commentary crew, right?
No, he's like bread. He's a bread tuber. Xanderho's a bread tuber.
Well, I
He's
know
part of the
that
crew,
he
though.
was one of those dumbasses who fucking did that take on Yellow Flash being racist because he's like brain dead.
Oh, he calls everyone racist.
Yeah. He called Nick
Also,
racist
I
last
think
year.
he made
Well,
some.
no, I think he called Nick something else, not
Fascist?
racist. Yeah, fascist. I think he called Nick a fascist.
And
Yeah.
like something with Willie Mack show and Boblex as well. I don't know. I knew a lot about Xanderhal for a while, and I also know.
Zombie Fox, I can say fuck, shit, retarded, but I can't say the word redneck. YouTube is censoring my personality trait. That's hilarious.
Hell yeah, dude.
Super chat, man.
Let's go. Let's go, YouTube. Come on.
I think like he thought that like just because there was a transgender person who was Republican that they were a fake Nazi LARPing as a trans person.
Like man,
that backfired.
You know what? This is the thing I really hate about that fucking community. It's this idea that if you're like a person of a different fucking ideology than them, you must be fucking evil, right? And if you're like a minority or a member of the LGBTQ, any of that, right? And you speak out against their ideology, they go at you harder than anybody else, right?
What I love about the community is that there is a weird amount of consistency with how everyone's offensive, so they just tear each other apart all the time.
Gilbert Rice said Crow's racist. He called me fat on Xbox. Now listen, you stupid bitch. I'm going to call you fat on my platform, you fat fuck. I'm just kidding. I love
Is that a fucking dog? Is that a dog?
Yeah, I think it's a dog. I think it's a dog.
It says gay to might or something.
How do you know
it says that? No. It doesn't say gay. No,
that's what I thought, smart Alec.
I don't know what that says.
Smart Alec.
Smart.
Well, hold on. Gilbert, can you tell us what that thingy is and what that message says? I'm genuinely curious now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking, Nero.
Okay, all right. Is that a fucking furry?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I hope not. Okay, all right, guys. Sen, I want to play that video from fucking Diorio's channel because that's
snippet.
Dude, that shit's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I got like, didn't we want to wait for Steve for that?
I want to wait for Steve for that. So let's start watching through his video. When Steve jumps in, I'll try to find a time to break in and watch that, or we'll transition, or we'll just finish this video first. It's only 30 minutes long. It shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, you haven't watched it, huh?
No. Well, you know what? I have the. You know what? Hold on. Since you're here, before we watch this, I'm gonna rip in on fucking Tipster for a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Didn't you always
you don't like Tipster?
You know what? Here's the thing, right? I was shown even more of the shit that Tipster has said about me and my friends. Well, and I realize that I haven't given this man the attention that he so desperately craves and deserves.
Wait, this isn't about you though. This one is about the pick a side people. Yeah,
no. So look, I'm not gonna rip on him for the things that he says about me, right? Or my friends tonight. Instead, I'm just gonna rip on him for being a fucking idiot. So, this is something that actually like kind of pissed me off, right? Because I can understand completely disagreeing with the Mama Max video and like really ripping into him and his community, all that type of shit, right? I don't like the idea this guy's gonna call the guy a fucking liar, and I'll explain why. Oh, sorry. Attached is a screenshot of the DM sent to the creators involved in the Pick a Side YouTube video by Mama Max, as well as a screenshot of a disclaimer where he admits that he kept those creators in the dark regarding the actual nature of the video. Now, here's the thing. I have the messages. I want to show them because I saw these and I was like, well, what the fuck, right? Let me read this. This is apparently very deceptive here. Basically, a lot of smaller dark content creators and investigative channels are getting fucked by YouTube for harassment, and a ton of us are making a statement. All you would have to do is give like a 10 to 30 second take trashing on YouTube for removing content that exposes pedophiles, animal abusers, piece of shit people, etc., just because the subject matter is dark, even when the videos don't break any guidelines. The due date would be before Wednesday of next week. Sound like something you're up for. Now, I want to be very clear here, right? this is kind of the nature of what his video is, right? I will say that I will say that I think that he includes things that weren't harassment, but like his video was removed for the fucking nudity, right? And even though it's a digital character and shit, YouTube doesn't care, or YouTube will fucking take that video down.
The bot, right?
Yeah, it's the bot. It's the bot.
Yeah,
now the bot is also broken because even if you pixelate it, the bot can still flag it for porn. They
flagged Steve's one James Soroka thumbnail, and they said it was for nudity or whatever, and it's like, the fuck, it was just his, like, what was it, his elbow or something? Was it like, did they think it was like a penis or something?
I don't know.
I've experienced elbow penises in the past as well.
I'm just saying, like, the YouTube bot that scans the images and the videos and shit is really fucking dumb. Like, insanely fucking dumb.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing complaints about it since 2013. Just all the controversies on YouTube a lot of them are about broken systems.
Yeah, so, like, look, if you want to say he's being deceptive about something, you could say, well, he included videos that weren't removed for harassment, but let's be very clear. His video is specifically about this, right? This guy was not deceptive, and he did not lie in this message.
Devil's advocate, wait, does any of this mention the agenda?
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
That's what the deceptive part is. You're not mentioning that you're gonna hold on. You're not mentioning that the ultimatum or the whole agenda. Okay, you're not mentioning the agenda, but you're not also mentioning that the ultimatum
or the entire strong arming like everyone at the end part.
Yeah, so basically you don't agree with us, you don't want to like take our side, you don't want to bend down to what we're saying, our demands. You
like
must be pro-pedophile. Peer
pressure almost.
You must be pro-pedophile.
Now, a couple of things I want to say, right? Because I have the tweet from Technicals, which you do want to pull up, because he talks about what he signed up for, and he says he knew this shit, and someone said, Muda, didn't Muda say he knew exactly what the video was about in his recent video? So I want to be clear, right? If you signed up for the video, right, based on just this message, and you didn't even think to ask a fucking question beyond that, right? I throw that completely at your feet. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Some dude contacts you, some dude who's been in controversy before, right? With the Wake Up YouTube shit from last year. And he comes to you and asks you to do a segment for his video. And you go ahead and say, sure thing, dude. And you literally ask no other questions. Like, I'm like, bro,
yeah, I heard this guy did this shit like a year ago, right?
I believe it was Wake Up YouTube, and people said he was trying to trigger another adpocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
So
Philip DeFranco basically talked about this 4 years ago, but he got mad for not talking about it on his terms.
Yes. So like, look, I'm not trying to be like a complete fucking asshole here, right? But if you signed up to do the video based just on this message, right? And you didn't know this guy's history, and you didn't know this guy's channel, and you didn't know that he pulled the Wake Up YouTube thing, and you didn't ask a single fucking follow-up question. Well, here's the thing, dumbass. You're retarded, and I don't care that you feel you got tricked. Take some fucking accountability and learn from it. Grow as a human being. Become fucking better. But don't fucking come to anybody and go, I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no clue.
Some people make stupid decisions, Crow, on a whim. Like, for example, somebody could come to you and say,
was someone else. Sorry. Wake Up YouTube was somebody else.
Someone can go to you with a Google Doc and say, this is very important.
Let me correct this. I got the names wrong. Wake Up YouTube was somebody else. Answer Us PedoTube was the first one. Sorry. Answer Us PedoTube was the first one from this guy. Sorry.
You're correcting the record now, Crow?
I thought it was the Wake Up YouTube thing. I just got the names confused. Look.
Crow.
Come
on, Crow.
Yeah, no, look, hey. So I'm just saying, I didn't sign up to do this guy's fucking video, right?
Bro, I get what you're trying to say, but I also got to tell you, most of these people are very impulsive and dumb. And it's like somebody coming to you and saying, hey, this Google Doc is really important. I need you to look over it. The person gets everyone together, looks over the Google Doc, realizes that it's not very important, then dips. He's the first one to dip. Sometimes people are very fucking stupid and they have brain farts, Crow.
You know, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that that's still on you as the content creator for agreeing to do it and not getting more information.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, look, most of these guys that are in that video are pretty big name channels, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
There's some ordinary gamers, there's technicals, there's Just Stop, there's Bo Blacks.
The Right Opinion.
The
Is
Right
he at
Opinion.
a million?
Who
Is he
else?
at a million? Okay.
The Right Opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say Turkey Tom, but I think they got Tom Dark for this one.
Yeah, Tom was in there.
Look, I'm just saying that there are big names in that video that provided segments for it. And like most of these guys are like full-time fucking YouTubers. It's your brand, it's your fucking name. If you didn't know what you were signing up for, what the fuck are you thinking?
So
like this is just dumb.
How specific do you expect the questions to be? Because something like, does this particular video have a narrative against YouTube and other creators that I don't sign up for? That wouldn't be a very reasonable expectation. If that's,
I mean, what is your intent with this video would be like the most basic fucking question you could ask.
I guess he could.
You know what I mean?
You don't know the rest of this.
Well, the problem is, like, even Technicals responded goes like it was pretty clear in the message. Like this guy.
I mean, if all of them are saying that it's pretty clear, then it's pretty clear. And tips are L.
What? Don't flip. I got more to show you. Wait to flip, okay?
Well, I said devil's advocate earlier.
Okay, that's true. But look, read this with me, okay?
I can't see.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out for you, and I'm gonna show you just
Make it bigger.
Can I? Hold on.
Enlarge. Control scroll wheel.
No.
Expand.
Oh, there we go. Okay. The views and opinions expressed are those of the following people and do not necessarily reflect my policy or position, and vice versa. They also don't exactly know what I intend to do with this video. So all accountability and any consequences that this video may cause should fall upon me and me alone. Any good that this video might do will be a shared victory between everyone who participated. I thank you all for joining me.
I don't really get why Tipster thought that was a good idea.
He covered his bases. Yeah, I mean, with that disclaimer, he covered his bases. He basically said, look, if anything bad comes of this, blame it all on me. If anything good comes of this, well, everybody can get a win off of this. So, yeah, he pretty much covered his bases with the disclaimer, as far as I can see.
I'm just, like,
yeah,
again,
Tipster, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, I get what he was going for, though. I do get what he was going for.
Yeah, he was going for a fucking W, but the guy's never seen one in his fucking life.
I mean, he does. Oh no. Okay.
What the fuck, bro? What happened?
Huh? Oh, the image won't fucking pull up because I don't have it saved.
Oh,
so
really?
I have to pull it up again. Give me a second. It's the one. It's the fucking. I'm pretty sure it's the one that I already have.
Hipster cries too much.
Oh no, hold on. I'm looking in the wrong spot for it. Give me a second.
Smart Alec.
Give me a second.
I'm sorry. I'm so cruel.
Wait, what happened? What
said? Smart Alec said Tipster cries too much.
Well, he does. This is true. Okay. Here we go. So I spoke to multiple creators involved, and they confirmed that this is the exact same message they all received. Did they? Okay, now this is the next part. He was intentionally vague with the intent of this video. To use these creators as tools to fight his personal war against YouTube and creators he has personal issues with, and used a hot button issue like pedophilia to spread a false narrative that YouTube is pro-pedophilia. If you don't see a problem with this, you should. He lied to these creators, and he lied to you all.
That's not quite a lot. I mean, like, that the sentence, like, the intentionally I mean, I guess that's kind of technically true.
Look, he was vague. And, like, if I was going to do a video and I was like, hey, man, I want you to record the segment for the video, I'd probably be a little bit vague about what I'm actually doing with content creators who I'm not familiar with, right? because I don't need them going out there and blasting out what I'm about to upload, right?
Usually I just tell them I'm going to bully a minor.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Something, right? Now, as far as he was intentionally vague, like, yeah, that makes sense. But at the end of the day, if you sign up for it when the guy is being intentionally vague and you know he's being intentionally vague and you still agree to do the video, I hold you even more at fault for your own actions. Shut the fuck up. Like, this is such a dumb, like, gotcha that this fat fuck tried to pull, right? What was it? He was using creators as tools in his personal war against YouTube and creators he has personal issues with. Look, man, I know that there's like the corpse segment. I understand that's unhinged, right? But like, he's not, to my understanding, and we'll play it. I don't believe he plays other YouTubers talking first about how silence is violence or some stupid shit like that, and then goes on this unhinged rant about how Corpse Husband is remaining silent on this or some stupid shit. You know what I mean?
He puts a lot of fucking pressure on the creators, though.
He does.
He literally incites her,
like holding them at gunpoint.
Yeah, like with Chris Hadson, like he says, if you ignore me, I'm going to send my fans after
No,
you.
Okay, stop. What I'm saying is that's him doing it, though.
Yeah.
He's not having the other creators say a line, then he goes on his unhinged rant, and then he plays another clip from one of the other creators to like legitimize his point.
I don't really think Tipster's saying that.
No, he's saying that he's using the creators to fight a war against YouTube and other creators he has beef with. Like, that's the second part about using creators to fight a war with other people he has beef with. I don't necessarily agree with that, right? I think this guy, it's not about having beef with other YouTubers. I think legitimately he wants other YouTubers to fucking start covering this shit and demand that YouTube fix its its community guidelines so that, you know, investigative journalism, like he's doing, like other people are doing, stops getting shut down, right? That's not about having personal beef. Again, this is what I meant. This is an ends justify the means kind of guy, right? He's not sitting there and doing it because he's this evil, maniacal motherfucker, right? He's doing it because he believes he's right and he believes he's fully justified in using other fucking people.
Yeah, so he's using hyperbole and disingenuous tactics to kind of spread a message, put you at gunpoint, say, hey, you better come with me and support me, otherwise you're pro-pedo. Because that's basically...
Also, I think he's a bit of a power junkie.
Yeah, maybe. A lot of these people tend to be narcissistic.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You're telling me, bro.
But to be clear, I think he believes in what he's talking about. That's the thing you got to be careful with, right?
Yeah, but so did, Hitler, but, he wasn't exactly right, was he?
Well, I didn't say that they're right, okay? But if you're dealing with a true believer who's committed to the cause, you need to understand how to approach these people and speak with them. Like I said, like Comic Cop, yeah, the meme is funny, right? But like all those people saw was not him laughing at them. They saw Comic Cop laughing at child abuse, and they lost their fucking mind.
Okay, I don't think Comic Cop was laughing.
No, he wasn't.
That's what they saw, and
that's what they saw.
And
yeah.
But that's
saw
on
because of the way he
retard.
presented the video.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. When you deal with unhinged people, I'm just saying this is the type of reactions you're going to get. And the thing is, they have some points. That's the problem. Okay, yeah. They're not completely fucking Kool-Aid drinking crazy.
They're not.
They're not. They have decent points. It's just they present them in an unhinged fucking manner.
It's the best way I can describe it. It's like it seems like they have good intentions, but at the same time, it seems like they're going about it all the wrong way, and they're using disingenuous tactics to meet that end. So you kind of got to at least for me, I'm wondering, I don't know. I'm not going to believe it at face value. You're already using disingenuous tactics to further your message. Why should I?
This is what I mean, right? This is, and when I try to be clear here, there are people that use disingenuous tactics, and they're just disingenuous people, right? Then you have the people that are true believers and will do anything for the cause. Okay, I think that's what this guy is, right? And I think his narcissism has a lot to do with that, right? He feels he's the only one who can lead that fight, right? And he will bully other YouTubers into his fucking cause. Now, I'm saying, like, necessarily, that actually makes him a pretty bad person. Like, anyone who's willing to go to those lengths, no matter how pure you think your mission is, you're wrong, and you should be stopped, to be clear. I don't think this guy is right. I think what he is doing is definitely more harm than good. And honestly, I think that one thing Tipster said that I do agree with, and I don't have the fucking tweet, so I do apologize, because it is actually something I agree with him. YouTubers uploading content about pedos does literally nothing to stop the pedo.
Yeah.
Now, I know that. Alex, hold on. There is some gray area in there. Okay, there is some gray area in there where you're talking about a situation that's way past statute of limitations, or that this guy's like completely confessed to it, but nobody's pressing charges, right? Then exposing who he is probably is the most beneficial thing that you can do. 9 times out of 10, though, or even more than that, these videos do absolutely nothing other than kill any sort of legal ramifications that this
investigation that could be happening at the time too. Like, I had this one person in my comment section today, and they were like, primarily, we need to make sure they're shamed off the internet. And I'm like, so you're not saying they should go primarily to jail, you're saying they should be shamed. It's like, yes, you're a fucking moron. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
You a bad pedo.
Well, so Kaneko says, to be fair to Mama Max, he literally got multiple pedos arrested.
Wait, did you tell me, was this the guy that told me that he also got pedos killed? He might
I don't know.
Some guy told me that like he got plenty of pedos arrested and killed, and now that everyone's being called a pedo, that's fucking scary.
So English Shikami actually messages me a bunch of stuff on Twitter to look into, and said he also got a site banned in several countries, an app taken down for a few months. So that actually is useful.
I am very inclined. I want to believe that, but unfortunately, the internet's full of fucking hyperbole. So I don't know what I can believe anymore.
Let me ride the fucking fence on this one for you. If that's true, good on Mama Max. If it's not true, or if it's just hyperbole, Mama Max is just like all these other predator catcher fucking idiots.
I like to see like some of this proof, because I'll admit,
I do too.
Never heard what a Mama Max was up until yesterday.
Send. How's this? Wingless Shikami, if you have that, send it to me on Twitter. I'll pull it up on stream and we can show it. There you go.
Did you, like, earlier today, I showed you a timestamp and link for a video of his that was delayed, where the timestamp was like basically a compilation of doxes in one of his videos.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at a lot of these predator catcher people deal in doxing their targets.
People versus predators.
Although every fucking
like, it seems like he does it, but then like for some reason later on he will blur certain things out, and I will never understand why he does that. It's like, you already posted a dox. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you.
Well, that motherfucker doesn't get shit done. So I'm just gonna say this: if Mama Max is really a legit one, like he's actually getting the shit done, good. I'm sorry, the only people I've seen on YouTube fuck things up and be against pedos is Chet fucking Goldstein and this other fucking Chet Goldstein Jr. What's his face? People versus Preds motherfucker. They rarely get shit done. They rarely got shit done, and it was all for the grift. It's all for the grift.
No. Chet Goldstein was 100% for grifting.
And people versus Preds too.
People versus Preds, like. That guy's nuts. That guy's insane.
Yeah,
that guy's insane.
He got offered help from a legitimate source.
Hold on. The guy that offered him help is another one of these investigative people that uses social media and shit. But that guy doesn't have a YouTube channel. He uses like Facebook and everything.
People versus Preds turned them down. So how is that not for the grift? How am I not to believe that's not for the grift? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, that's all I've been exposed to in terms of these.
I just meant people versus Preds seems more insane than Chet Goldstein seems greedy. You know what I mean?
Those guys fucking suck. Really.
Dude, people versus Preds. Almost every video, right? Not every single one, but almost every video, there is a scene of People versus Preds walking behind one of these guys and going, "Hey, everybody! This guy was here to meet a 14-year-old
child."
Yeah, dude.
It's like, you see how unhinged that looks like to the average officer. It's like, who the fuck are you? Why are you in my face? And how am I going to take you seriously? Like, I don't know you, dude. Like,
bro, like it's the most insane shit, right? There's a People versus Preds video where like he's following this guy, and this guy's like got this plastic fucking bag, right? And the guy's like was in the bathroom, like where he was supposed to meet the fucking kid and shit, right? So he's holding the bag and stuff, right? He's like literally holding the bag. And the guy's like, "What's in the bag?" He's like, "Oh, you can check it for yourself." And he throws the bag on the ground, and the bag just opens up. There's like 50 fucking condoms in there. And the People versus Preds guy is like fucking speechless for like 30 seconds. Like he can't think of anything to fucking say. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, what do you fucking do? And like nothing, and like it gets fucking worse, right? Because then he like follows him home and everything, and like the guy's like mother and sister are there, and obviously they don't know anything of what's going on, and it's their son. And I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get a mother to condemn her son off something you're literally showing her that she's literally just seen, and she's just wrapping her head around it. And so because the mother wouldn't condemn the son, he decides to put the mother and the sister on camera and call them all scumbags while he's walking away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that's
another
like
thing with the doxing shit is like that always brings up the family involved.
I mean, like that one was fucking nuts. Found it, Chris, about to DM you on Twitter with a video and timestamp. Thank you. Most of these anti-pred channels at best manufacture a crime scene and at worst contaminate a crime scene. This is why cops don't like People versus Preds. The predator poacher bullshit, those channels are fucking nuts. They do nothing good.
Wait, no. I forget. I mean, you can brag about this if it's true. Were you guys the one who like exposed the predator poachers?
What?
I think didn't you guys like kind of expose them for being shams or whatever? I forget.
I posted like a couple of hits on Chet Goldstein that I caught from his old live streams that he took down. I put it in my channel. Maybe that's, but we were heavily like saying
we were like
Chet
really critical of that.
Yeah, guy. Chet Goldstein's a fucking grifter. He's
well, I mean, there was also like him using like actual minors as.
I forgot.
Yeah. I hated that stream so fucking much.
Yeah,
that was fucked up, dude.
He like 14-year-olds like that were his friend's son.
Yeah,
right?
that's fucking bizarre.
Oh, God.
So like the parents were fucking putting the kids in that situation. So I'm like all around, like everything with that Chuck Goldstein guy was insane, and everyone around him is fucking insane. So like I don't man.
Yeah.
Let's just start the video.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to say this. So, Tipster was like going off on that shit. You know, Technicals did jump in and say, didn't feel like Max was being deceptive at all when he asked for the help. Was pretty straightforward, to be honest. So, like, I don't think that this guy was lying to them. I think it was pretty fucking open about, he's going after YouTube and he was going to apply a lot of pressure on YouTube. And like, I mean, like, if you didn't ask any questions about how he intended to go about this, or what his actual goals and motivations were, and like, and you didn't ask him, and then you fucking did the video anyways. Like, that's on you. That's 100% on you. What the fuck, man? Like,
I was
it's
really
actually fucking embarrassing
about
to fucking
the tipster thing, because like, I'm guessing you know nothing about Daft Pina, but like, Daft Pina's a guy who one thing he's been doing all year is like he interviews someone. And then he just completely takes them, he like lies and then completely takes them out of context for the video. And then like the stream is like deleted and can't be found.
Well, sorry, I'm gonna finish up this one quick thing here with Tipster. So this is how this saga ends, right? Remember, this guy's a liar. He is deceptive. He is dishonest. No. Look at this though.
I see what you're gonna do.
Look at this though. Look at this, though. What is this? What is this, Tipster? What happened, boy? What happened? What happened? When you smell a clue or something? No. You see what happened is Tipster. He got that follow from Max. He got that.
Oh
He
my
got that
God.
max follow. And so
fucking hate everyone on this
and
goddamn
so
website.
now this guy who is a liar and deceptive and dishonest. Look, man. They've talked. They're not friends, but they're cool now.
I got what you did there.
God damn, dude. Every fucking time with this guy. Every fucking time with this guy. Everybody.
Just everyone just like have a quick dick sick and then like whoops.
Oh,
friendly
Just
now.
Stop is fighting with Tipster now, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Braxton's
Oh my
going in on
God,
Tipster.
this is gonna be such
Kinda
a
looks like
shit
it.
Why are
show.
you? Why
Personally,
is just,
So
why,
he said,
why is he
personally
fighting
speaking,
with
I
him?
always felt Mac's intentions were clear and understood what it would be used for. I'm pretty sure calling him some master manipulator is a big stretch, not gonna lie. I can't speak for others, but I'd appreciate if those of us who did understand weren't called clueless. Here, I'll send it in private chat. Tipster's rebuttaling though, so.
Just
Oh
stop.
God, you
Basically,
fucking
Harley with
sack of
like
shit.
40
This
more
is
IQ
great.
points.
That's a good way to put it.
Hilarious. What the fuck, man? What is going on today?
Tipster says, sounds like you're taking this personally. I'm sharing my thoughts based on my responses I got from creators I spoke to, what Max told them, what he said in his disclaimer, and what he said directly to me. If you knew the nature of the video, good for you, but not everyone did. You're welcome to reach out to me if you have a problem with what I'm saying.
Who didn't then?
Oh, okay,
Well,
right. Tipster. All of your fucking friends who told you they had no fucking clue what they were doing are just as retarded as you are. You stupid fat sack of depressing shit.
Holy
shit, fuck,
bro.
man.
Oh my God.
Well, I think
it actually pisses me off. You're telling me that the people you fucking know, you fucking talk to, decided they were going to record 30 fucking seconds to get to some fucking stranger they've never interacted with, and they didn't decide to ask any fucking follow-up question, and I'm supposed to sit there and go like, it's clearly the content creator's fault for not like fully like going over in great extraneous detail what was going to fucking happen. No, it's on the idiots who recorded the fucking video clips for him and gave it to him and didn't ask a single fucking question. What if the guy was an actual fucking pedophile? Like, honestly, what if the guy was? They clearly didn't do any fucking research. They didn't clearly think about any of it. What if the guy is literally insane, a fucking nut job? What if the guy is like a domestic abuser, some like whacked out fucking crackhead? Right? But your friends don't know shit because all he did was contact him with a vague message. Hey, you want to shit on YouTube for being for taking down content, exposing pedos? And they said, yeah, man, I'm totally on board.
Well,
that's on them.
Well, none of like Tipster's friends, like he never even said his friends even like said it was like all they said was they confirmed they got the same message. They didn't even really back up Tipster's point according to him.
Oh my God.
I think
my fucking God.
Pro is trying to say that it looks like Tipster only went with this ideology because Nick and like, Nick primarily was like against Mama Max.
I wonder if they just hated as soon as they saw technicals in the video.
I don't get it. How can I be critical of this fucking Mama Max guy, right? And not be like retarded like fucking Tipster is. Right? You can criticize the guy. You can say the way he's going about things is wrong. I think Sen is very critical of Mama Max if you watched his video on the guy.
Yeah,
you should have watched mine. Very critical.
But
you're not important enough. No, I'm just kidding.
But you came up with this unhinged, stupid fucking conspiracy theory. I don't give a shit if you've got a couple of your friends who are willing to sign on to your fucking stupidity to save your fat ass again.
Yeah,
I don't fucking care, right?
Anyone
honestly, though, honestly, if anybody wants to sign on for the bullshit fucking Tipster is spewing out, just saying, all you're doing is hanging a fucking sign around your neck that says, I'm retarded. Like, that's all I see if you're going to fucking sign on to what that fat fucking idiot is saying.
I want to show you the mindset pretty much of like people saying that there are two people in the Mama Max video that didn't approve of. Now, it says don't support pedos is the message, correct? And then they say uses a guy who tried to defend a pedophile, uses another one who defended Drawn CP. Now, do you know who the two people they are referencing in that is?
No, sorry. Like I zoned out as you
Are
were
they
talking. What's
talking about
up?
Shane?
No, they're talking about Elvis. I know one of them is Elvis.
Yeah.
I actually thought that
Oh
they were
yeah,
all...
that's what they. Okay, someone told me about Elvis, and I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Elvis and Shadman's relationship. I think that's what they're referencing, right?
Well, also for a
And
while, Elvis had like one of those like looking at cringe Rule 34 series.
yeah, that
That
shit.
was traumatic. I saw the aliens one, and I'm traumatized for fucking life. Oh my god, that was fucking horrible.
I didn't know if they were talking about Shane for that too, but I assume, because this is coming from like commentary. You know, commentary doesn't like tech. I would assume it was talking about tech because I saw John post a video, or not a video, but a picture of tech in the video, right? So it was just the picture. So I'm guessing what he was trying to say is like, oh look, it's technicals. He's in here. So
Nick and Tipster, Blub and Blubber. No, look, I like honestly, I think when and Dior already said, like when he started talking about it, he hadn't actually watched the video, so I can understand like your deal. Again, these people are unhinged and they're emotional, so I understand why they reacted to him the way that they did. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying I get why it happened, and I've been on the receiving end of that type of shit. Right, some of it's been stirred up by the fucking commentary community. Right. Deal with it, get over it, like fucking Christ, man. Yeah, like, and again, like he's dealt with worse, like the deplatform predator shit, right? Like again, I'm just saying this is not the first time for any of us. Like, what the fuck?
This Diorio tweet was better than his I think this is when he articulated all his points better, right?
Yeah. I think he had another one where I think the first one he was just like LMFAO and he called it crazy or something of that nature. Like, and I understood it because I was looking at it, I was going like, yeah, I get it. Like, I can kind of see what you're saying. But like, he had a better tweet, and I know I linked it. Here we go.
This is the one, right?
I think this is the one. So let me just pull this up. Because I think this like actually explains what he is trying to get across. So let's hear it. And this is why I got the Wake Up YouTube thing fucking mixed up in my head. Here we go. The social media campaign is similar to Wake Up YouTube, and the implication from both of these tweets are that YouTube is either for, inhabited by, or intentionally protecting pedophiles. So this is Answer Us PedoTube. That was the original one. And he did the same thing back then. He tagged all these big YouTubers, and he did the same thing today, Big Aside YouTube, with all these YouTubers, right? And he is correct about what he's saying here. It does seem like his video is saying that YouTube is intentionally protecting the fucking pedos. Like, at the end of the day, I think the systems just benefit people who don't want to be exposed. And typically that is going to be the degenerates of society. They don't want to be exposed. The system protects them. It's not made to protect them. It's literally made to stop. How do I put it? It's made to stop Leafy.
Yeah.
That's
this is why I said Leafy should have never been like, we need to bring him back, you know?
No, we do. This system is not set up to defend fucking pedophiles. It's set up to stop content creators like Leafy from rising up in popularity and starting more controversy and starting up these, campaigns about how YouTube has enabled cyberbullying and all this other crap.
It all looks so stupid in hindsight compared to the nightmare world now.
Oh, I'm just like, like people are freaking out. People are freaking out and they're like, oh my gosh, look at them defending fucking pedos. Like, no, like these policies are not in place. Has nothing to do with fucking pedos and shit. It's in place to stop content creators like fucking Leafy, right? Yeah. It's in place to stop commentary channels that are like just rag on people all the time.
Yeah, which commentary was better when that was primarily the focus?
I agree. Honestly, like I prefer. I mean, hot takes. It's now I'm a commentary channel, but I definitely prefer YouTube when commentary wasn't popular at all.
Yeah, when it was just the CS:GO gameplay and shit, and you were just making fun of like fat people or ugly people, I think that was the best time ever. No pedo allegations, none of this fucking bullshit, vigilante, fucking whatever you want to call it.
I just liked it when people were just making retarded reviews.
I mean,
and not having to reference The Last Jedi every few seconds. Every fucking review
Oh, come on.
It's so constant.
Bro, like I see all these Last Jedi comparisons to Matrix 4 or whatever.
Oh,
I'm just going like, what the
it's
fuck?
everything is compared to The Last Jedi.
I'm like, why? The Last Jedi was fucking terrible. Why would you want shit compared to The Last fucking Jedi?
Well, it's both sides. Like whenever someone who hates The Last Jedi sees something they mildly dislike, it's like, that is a bad plot, like The Last Jedi. I think Miss Anthropody referenced The Last Jedi in their Cuties review because they both had a bad plot. It's just, oh my fucking god.
Jesus. Okay, let's
actually start the video.
Let's actually start the video. We've been fucking just chatting here for over an hour. I'm speeding this up though.
Oh,
Yes,
thank God.
please do.
And
on November 26, 2021, my good friend Max published a video exposing the colossal pedo ring that is IMVU.
Wait.
One particularly
who's doing the voice for this?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck.
inveterate child predator known in-game as Pablo Sunny, a pedophile with an extensive history of grooming multiple teenage girls. And to no one's surprise, YouTube tore it down like none of it ever happened.
Nudity or
The fickle
sexual?
thing about it, though, is that the video was cut and censored in accordance with the community guidelines, manually reviewed by your staff in order for the family-friendly shell that remained to be available on your platform, even if age-restricted. I myself have personally seen the entire video, and there is not one timestamp you can find that does anything even remotely illicit, especially compared to the categorical obscenities that already plague YouTube. And for what? Because of the bare ass of a virtual.
Okay. All right. So this is where I'm like, dude, no. If this wasn't censored, okay, and it doesn't sound like it was in his video, it would 100% be picked up by one of those bots. It would be flagged and it would be taken down because it is a violation of their guidelines.
And it's also in a sexual context too.
Yeah. So like
100%.
this, like 100%. You want like the biggest like critique of his fucking video right off the bat? The video that he is bitching and getting mad at, right, for being removed was removed because he left in sexually explicit content, and that's what this is. Like this other guy's gonna go like, let me just play his fucking response. It's just so you can see it.
Actual character. Is this a joke? Max documenting this formerly unknown behavior in a 90-minute documentary about.
It is not meant to be sexually gratifying, dude. Like, they're like, bro. Like, people jerk it to less. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just to be clear. But
Not
yeah,
my thing, but it's someone's thing.
Look, that is a role play, okay, where two characters are engaged in a sexual act, and one of them is naked, right? And the people that are controlling those characters are role playing as those characters. Yes, that would be sexually gratifying.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's even more.
Hold on. And what would even more state that is true is the fact that this dumbass here, Mama Max, who's uploading this fucking video, right, is using that image as context to a pedophile targeting children.
Well, another thing is like he's about to like use the phrasing as gratifying to like pin it on YouTube and like, oh, why does YouTube think it's gratifying or something?
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like, look, that is 100% in violation of YouTube's guidelines. I understand that the guy who's talking about it and Max are going like, bro, come on, dude, like that's pixelated fucking polygons and shit. What do you fucking mean? Come on, dude.
I mean,
like,
it is less bad than the stuff
you
they
see
talk
where
about.
it starts, though. You see where he starts like swaying the narrative a little bit. He tries to
exactly. Yeah.
That's what I don't like. That's why I'm like,
I see. That's the thing. I agree with you there, right? So like his purpose for this video, right, is completely misguided, right? His video was taken down because of that image. And the smart thing that he should have fucking done is just censor it out or take the video down, re-upload it with that image completely cut out, or like the bottom half completely removed from the image, right? Something of that nature, okay? Instead, he uploads his video on some like unhinged type of fucking rant about how it was removed for unfair fucking reasons. It was removed because it literally violated the guidelines in a very egregious way that I don't think anyone would really sit there and try to fucking defend. Again, and again, like this Max guy was using that image as proof that a minor was being targeted by a pedophile. So, like, you think that it's sexually explicit too. You just don't like that your video got hit for it.
Somebody in chat says that the guy exposed fled the country when the cops came around.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, you give them plenty of time to just like get their shit together. Oh, this was made on me. What should I do? Let's get rid of this.
Yeah.
This. Let me get a plane ticket real quick.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that because this guy's got a large channel, like 600,000 subs and shit, right? So his, yeah. I believe. Hold on.
Let me find out. I'll check it.
Yeah, 689,000 subscribers, right? So like this guy uploads a video on a pedophile and they're stupid and they're not paying attention to social media, right? There'd be enough people calling the police and the police will fucking go and investigate if they got like 20 fucking calls about the guy, right? This other guy, though, you upload the video, someone probably told him, hey, dude, this is you. And he was like, oh, shit.
Wow, get the fuck out of here.
He packed his fucking bags and left.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, I don't know the Max lore, but like, how often does he call the police first? Because he's definitely an internet vigilante, that's for sure.
Shit. Pal the Pelican, sorry, dude. No, I saw that you wanted an invite. I'll send it to you. Just DM me on Twitter really quick. Just so I see your DM and I can send you the link. Sorry, Smart Alec. What were you saying?
Do we know how often like Mama Max or whatever like calls the police instead of internet vigilantism? Okay. Figured.
No, Crow doesn't know, and neither do I.
I don't know, and I don't want to. He
doesn't want to step on any landmines.
Yeah, I don't, but I want to say this: if you're telling me he uploaded a video on a pedo and later the police got called, I would say that more than likely that's probably his standard MO. Upload the video, then get the cops. And there are a lot of these fucking predator catching types of channels that act under the assumption that the cops won't do anything, so it's up to them. It's like they're vigilantes, except they're also fucking losers, right? The
anime character says that they called the cops first, or Mom Max calls the cops first.
I don't know, man.
If they do, that's
if
good.
he called the cops first, okay. Look, this is what I said. I don't know. I don't want to fucking speak on it, but
he calls them first, and if they don't do anything, he makes the video, just like what happened with Rabbit situation.
Okay.
That's what.
So then let me be clear, because when we've talked about these other fucking channels, we normally say call the police, and if the police won't do anything, then we understand going to YouTube.
Chet Goldstein didn't do that. Neither did People versus Preds. Just so
Chet Goldstein and People versus Preds go. The cops won't do anything, right? That's what you tend to see with these predator catching fucking channels. They operate under the assumption that the cops won't do anything, and it's up to them. And they have this vigilante personality going on in their heads where they're like the fucking superhero, except unlike fucking Batman, they're like the Batman from the second movie that was wearing the hockey pants. Nobody gets the reference.
Nope, your jokes, your references, they're terrible, Crow.
Well, I mean, it was one of the best Batman trilogies ever, but okay.
Crow.
Wait. Could you repeat it? Sorry.
Never. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Play the video.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play the
Crow,
video.
Look at private chat
What?
when you can. What the fuck?
Why are you fucking saying shit to me?
What?
Oh, there we go. Everybody else gets the reference. You guys suck.
Okay. Shit.
You guys are too young, and you don't know like one of the best fucking Batman movies.
We're fucking elder zoomers.
Dude. It's the second one with the fucking Joker.
Oh,
okay?
The Joker? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like in the second movie,
I've heard a lot of references about that, but it's like
no. Listen.
Not the good ones.
Listen. Okay, we'll play the video here in a second, but you guys need to understand this was the second movie, Heath Ledger's Joker, right? And it starts off with Batman interrupting a bunch of fucking mall cops dressed up in hockey pants and cheap plastic Batman masks as they go out there with bats and try to take out fucking mobsters and shit, right?
I thought
And
it started with like the clown gang robbing a bank.
No. I'm just telling you, when Batman actually gets involved,
Oh, okay.
right? The first thing he does is run into these fucking jackasses, and they're like, "Well, why do you get to fight the bad guys?" And he's like, "Cause I'm not wearing hockey pants." And like it's like fucking, he had like the Batman voice and everything. It was great. Oh, dude! Like, you guys never seen that fucking movie?
No, I have. It's just been a while.
It's like literally how it's his introduction in the film, and it's hilarious because he's like, "I'm not wearing hockey pants." It's fucking great. All right. Let me play the video.
Pedophilia and child sexual abuse in IMVU is somehow sexually gratifying to you? Everything was perfectly fine for the first half fucking million people who watched it, but the very second Team YouTube watches it. Interesting.
You know, and he could be onto something. Maybe the guy he did the video on saw it and just like put a quick report in on him, right? And someone at YouTube was like, "Whoa, that's definitely nudity," right? It could have been something like that, but again, that's on Max. It's got nothing to do with anything else. You know, he violated YouTube's fucking policies, like hardcore violated them.
Tried resolving it with you peacefully, but you were unwilling to budge like the apologists you allegedly are. And
that phrasing.
Max has had enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the thing that I was just like,
here it comes.
Just fucking kidding.
I don't want to sit through the fucking intro again. There we go. Okay.
You endlessly punish those of us who create content in response to injustice, speaking up for victims like children and pursuing the perpetrators like pedophiles. It is volatile, intense, disturbing, upsetting, raw, and real. Because that is the subject matter it is covering, and that is the way it should be covered, as my audience, many of whom are CSA survivors, have instructed me to do. But no matter how...
You know, I've got to be honest, and this is no joke, right? I can't imagine it is healthy for survivors of sexual assault or any of this type of things, right? To sit there and watch regularly content about pedophiles and sexual deviants and people that abuse animals. I cannot imagine that's fucking healthy for these people.
Not at all. Not at all.
And you know, and it, like, honestly, Mama Max going out there and going like, "They're demanding this from me, so I gotta give it to them." Like, dude, I like, honestly, I think you're feeding like some really unhealthy fucking behaviors, and like, maybe you should like stop.
It's like my audience is telling me to do this fucking shit and torture myself. Maybe I don't want to do it, but my audience is telling me to do it. So I'm going to listen to them. Did you just wake up one morning and did a bunch of people come to your doorstep and say, "Hey, Mama Max," or whatever your real name is, "I want you to get on YouTube and start making pedophile videos, you know, and how to stop these guys"? Did that happen? Is that what happened? Because I don't think that's what happened. But I could be wrong. It could have happened.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Didn't Mama Max used to review hentai?
That'd be so fucking funny.
He did before changing his channel.
Oh, wow. What happened? Oh man, what happened?
Well, hey, listen. Here's the thing, right? He could have just like got involved in the situation and it was just like, no. And that could have like really just changed this guy's fucking head. I mean, you never know, dude. Like, sometimes people wake up, they see something, it just like...
He saw the light, Crow?
He saw something. I mean...
Dollar signs?
I don't know, dude. Maybe. Like, hey, look, I'm not against ascribing negative motivations to this guy. I don't know what type of person he is. And if you could show me proof that he is more money motivated than he is motivated in exposing fucking predators and shit like that, you just show it to me, right? I'm not going to sit there and listen to someone immediately ascribing ill motivations to the guy without anything to substantiate it, right? I'm just saying, like, it. Yeah, you just have to show me something, so at least I go like, there's a reason why you're saying it. Otherwise, it just seems like you're slinging mud. You know what I mean?
No,
I
don't
get
know.
it.
I mean, my
get
whole
it.
thing is the whole disingenuous fucking nature in this whole thing, right? Starting it off like that's my first impression of you as a person. I don't know, man.
I think he's a narcissist, honestly.
That doesn't make it any better.
I didn't say it did. I just mean I think he's a narcissist. I don't think it's about grifting or anything like that. I think that he look, we'll keep playing the video because I'm just saying when I watched it, he comes across.
I'm just dealing with like something fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting spam. Yeah, your server's getting bot spam, right?
Oh, how'd you know?
I read the chat.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. Oh, Jesus. Like, it got bot spammed with... Like, I give the link to the Mama Max fans, and they're very constructive, so of course they have a bot spam of gore, and... Like,
Whoa!
Fuck.
great
See,
going!
look,
You're so
this-
morally righteous, Mama Max fans. I, like, was...
Let's
on
see,
that
this is
server
the
for
type of
4
people
years.
you have as your audience too. I mean, come on, man.
No, that is not my audience. They've
No,
had
I'm not
others.
talking about you. I'm talking about Mama Max's audience. Like, literally, this is the bottom of the barrel shit that you're appealing to. Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, no. This is what I mean. Like angry, emotional, and stupid.
Irrational, illogical people. I know them.
Let's be honest. When you run
So
on
much
fucking
fucking
emotion,
work on
that's all
that.
you'll be. Alec,
Yeah.
lock the server down if you can, and like. Just...
I deleted it. It was...
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I probably should have been a bit more rational, but also it's like that was going by so fucking fast.
Like honestly, yeah, no. I gotta admit, right? If you're like an angry fucking little fucking kid getting mad that someone's criticizing Mama Max, like honestly, I don't fucking care what you feel justified in fucking doing.
Well,
fuck yourself.
to be fair, Mama Max has been targeted by Japanese cults, so that makes it okay.
Yeah,
What?
look, no, I think someone was
What?
just saying because I was telling you, Sen, that maybe he just something got him to realize and change the way he was doing his content, and someone said he got targeted by a cult. So
Like the Japanese cult, that's what made him change his mind.
No, but maybe he had to deal with some shit. Maybe he got like a bunch of shit spammed at him. Maybe he just saw someone was really fucked up. Maybe he got scared to death. I don't know.
You have to know him on a personal level.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Like for me, once again, the only impression I have of him was him doing this disingenuous act. So that's why I look at him like, I'm not willing.
No, I get it. I get it. It's just like I think he's still a bad person in the way he's going about this. It's just I'm coming to that for a different reason than you are.
And also like what we've been exposed to as people that quote unquote care about this shit. I mean, we're talking about the predator poachers of the world. We're talking about the Chet Goldsteins, CC units of the world. And don't even get me fucking started on the bottom of the barrel doxers there. Don't even get me started on those who can't even make a penny off of this. And they're still, what I mean? This is what I've been exposed to. So I'm a little cynical and jaded to this whole thing.
Like, this right here, though, just to wrap it up before I start playing it again, it seems really fucking wrong, unhealthy, and like this guy needs to actually try talking to these people. If he's sitting there going like, I need to give them raw, angry, fucking emotional like, no, you're dealing with people who've like suffered from actual trauma, right? Throwing that shit in their face repeatedly. I know they're saying it's helping me deal with it. It's like, I don't think it is, right? I would imagine that one of those fucking idiots is probably the one who started spamming fucking Smart Alex Discord, right? like you're making people unhinged and angry. It's like the shit Repzilla does, right? Where he sits there talking about how he's doing this content to be like all positive so these people to help out victims and shit, right? But like his content is just nonstop. Look at this pedophile. Look at this sexual assault. Look at these people who abuse women. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how these people are being victimized. Positivity turtles. It's like this sort of shit, like, honestly, is not healthy. Like, it really isn't healthy. I'm not saying like it can't be productive. I'm not saying that he hasn't tried to do the right thing. People are like, if you're telling me he contacts the police first and only uploads content, the police won't do anything about it, fine. My audience is telling me that. If someone shows me that that's not the case, then I'll talk about it, right?
Yeah. If you do that, if you at least, at the very fucking least, we're not even going to go to extremes here. You don't even have to do the smart decision, logical decision of actually doing this shit in the real world, which would produce better results. If you just want to do this shit, fine. You know, if that's the thing, okay, fine. Like I even said in my video, hey, I can understand if you're making a penny off of this too, right? At least just be fucking honest. I want honesty here. Okay, that's all I want. I want honesty.
Yeah, no, I think I like quote tweeted you today, and I was like, anyone doing the "if you're not on my side, you must be supporting pedos," anyone that does that, I am loath to actually listen to their fucking arguments.
Well, they don't have one if they're already starting like that.
No, like they have arguments beyond that. It's just the core point of their video, like the message they're trying to get across is you join us or you're supporting pedos. Like
it's so cut and dry here. And he's still doing the pick a side thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like the hashtag itself is like pick a side. Like, oh, come on, man.
No, I will be clear. I just don't understand why anyone in commentary takes issues with this guy doing it, because this was literally their whole mentality on anyone disagreeing with them on Zero. So
yeah, somebody told me that, and it was like basically what they were saying is the karma in this instance would be like, well, you framed it as anybody that supported Technicals is a pedophile, and anybody that supported Augie was in the right. So now it's funny that it's being done to you, kind of thing, where it's like, if you disagree with Mama Max, you're a pedophile. If you agree with Mama Max, you're on the right team.
Yeah, look, I mean,
somebody told me.
I mean, this is the type of thing where I'm like, that's a weak argument for me, and it always will be. Because if you're right, you're right, and I'll agree with you if you're right. But if I'm disagreeing with you on something, I might agree that, hey, like, pedophiles are bad, but I might disagree where I'm like, hey, let's ban anyone who has an accusation of pedophilia to protect the children, right? Like, that is dumb as shit to me, right? And I have every right to say it's dumb as shit. I can't stand people that, like, try to, like, make irrational fucking points rational. Right? Like, no, we're not doing that.
People were going at Diorio heavily last night. They were like, "Oh, you're clearly supporting pedophilia because you're making fun of Max, or you're saying negative things about Mama Max, and you're not supporting this movement."
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like, yeah, I that's wrong. Obviously, that's wrong. But also, like, I'm a karma kind of guy, right? I saw when Diorio did that shit with Flash, where he was like heavily implying Flash was the racist, and then, you know, did that gay ass shit where he tried to walk it all back. Oh, he's just being edgy. Like, bro, like when you engage in shit like that, when I see your guys, you know, people that you're friendly with doing the fucking, you know, you must be pro fucking pedo. Like the pedo defenders and shit, like he did with Technicals. Like Diorio, I think, was even involved in that, though he did eventually, like, kind of separate himself off from that situation. Brilliant move, by the way. I just look at his karma. I still think it's wrong. It's just like, I wouldn't fucking engage in it myself. But if you're going to engage in it, I think that you should deal with it yourself when it comes back on you. Like, it's just how I am with shit. So I think it's wrong, just to be clear, but I'm not running in there to say Diorio is clearly against pedophiles. Look at all the times he's made content. Just like, no, fuck off. Like, honestly, fuck off. And also, like, I have no clue what this whole fucking Onision stance is, this little 2-minute snippet, but, like, I just don't understand how it, like, lines up with the fucking Zero perspective you guys have had. I want to jump in and talk about that, so let's hurry up with this shit.
Yeah.
Vital the video may be to them, you take down our shit and continue to help absolutely no one besides the evil people we are trying to expose, and the survivors continue to scream in agonizing silence. But maybe that's the way you like it. I will let my colleagues take a more measured and balanced approach to this discussion, and despite all of the conflicting personalities you're about to see, you'll notice that there's one thing that does bring us all together. We don't like pedophiles. Something you don't seem to see eye to eye with us on YouTube.
Yo, pause that. Crow. Damn it, he's muted. Crow. Okay, did you hear that? something you don't seem to see eye to eye with us on?
Well, yeah, no. I want to be clear about a couple things.
Okay.
One,
I see.
he said, no. I want to be clear about one thing that he did say there, though, about the other content creators who are about to appear. He did say that they were going to give a more balanced and nuanced approach than he was.
Yeah, but you see the wording, right? You see.
No, 100%. I'm just saying he seemed to have at least gone through the effort to say that that's not what they are saying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I hear that statement and I'm like, okay.
I agree with you. I just, the one thing I respect is he didn't actually throw that onto these other content creators, which was something that was being implied earlier.
Yeah, he also does sound like Jigsaw from Saw. That's funny. All right, Crow, play the video.
Stunning.
Wait, I have a question. Do you think Jigsaw liked pedophiles?
Didn't that lore get really confusing and there's a bunch of them? I'm sure some of them were.
I thought, like, for some reason, I thought Jigsaw was a pedophile at one point.
The fuck are you dude, Jigsaw was about killing criminals and people who did bad things. What the fuck you mean Jigsaw's a pedophile?
So he didn't get revealed to be a pedo at the last Saw? What was it, Saw 8 or Saw 7? When did they finish this?
I don't know, like, no. The original Saw was, I'm forgetting his name, but it was the old guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
He wasn't a pedophile.
Oh, okay.
No, he started off because some jackass killed his unborn baby and he lost his mind.
Yes. So who picked up the mantle, so to speak? Was it Mama Max?
No. The doctor in the first Saw movie that he had there because he didn't I don't know, like he didn't save his lung or some stupid shit like that. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, anyways, the doctor that he trapped at the end of the first movie, he actually let live and trained him to be his apprentice and shit. But then they did another Saw movie after that one by a different studio where they kind of disregarded that entire fucking storyline and they introduced a totally random new character and they said he was really the main accomplice all along and he is now taking over for Saw.
What a great way to destroy the fucking story.
No, because then the next movie comes out and now they're just using Saw as a patsy. It's a different thing altogether. Huzzah!
That's terrible.
What's a twist? Fucking M. Night Shyamalan directed it.
Oh, did
horror
he?
movies just
No,
got
but it seems like it.
With
It's just random as fuck, dude.
Fuck's sakes, man.
They always get really stupid as they go on.
YouTube messes with me all the time. I remember one time I got 3 strikes. They banned me. I appealed the ban. I said, hey, this is unfair. And they said, nope, they rejected my appeal. I've learned a long time ago, you simply cannot trust Google. They still delete my videos to this day. And I really hate saying it, but I don't have pride in YouTube anymore. The amount of censorship is completely disheartening, especially when people need to see this content.
If there's something that the internet has shown us time and time again in regards to independent investigations, it's that the average person can notice something that an investigator might miss the first or second time. And as such, investigative content should really be encouraged.
YouTube is clearly delusional at this point.
I agree with that statement. I saw someone talk about how, like, if these people are like fake detectives and shit. And I'm like, no, hold on. Shut the fuck up, right? There's basic deductive reasoning and, a bunch of people can go over something and one person can spot it, right? And like, I can think of something specifically from recently, right? Where everybody missed it. And like this one dude was like, bro, like, look at that. And I was like, oh shit. Right. And everybody else misses it. Like it's easy for that. They're gonna be like, everybody's like looking at it, but one guy just notices the inconsistency. Right. I mean, it happens all the time. Everybody, right, should be able to look at a situation, think about it critically, and use deductive reasoning to try to rationalize out what happened. And if you're bad at it, you're bad at it. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but like, it's okay to sit there and do that sort of thing on your YouTube channel if you want to.
The issue with that is that stupid is contagious, and with like, give me an example.
Mentality.
You have Repzilla, for example, that was taken as a very credible source up until recently, right?
Yeah.
And we know that motherfucker doesn't do fuck all for credibility. You say, like, come on, he's not. But his stupid fans will say, oh no, he's totally credible. Then you got a mob, and then you got all this perception is reality bullshit, and then you think Repzilla is a credible source when he's not.
Well, okay, so like I don't think that means that there shouldn't be channels that do like investigation type of shit, right? Like I don't think that should be a reason not to do the content. But I do agree it's one of the downsides of it. But dude, there's downsides to like that to just about any type of YouTube community. There will always be one jackass that just has a charming personality and cultivates an audience of idiots, right? We see it all the fucking time. It's not even just Repzilla. Now let's talk about how YouTube's community guidelines protect a jackass like Repzilla. That dude fucks up constantly, right? And when people like expose him, his response, if he can, is to start flagging videos, right?
Yeah. I didn't know Repzilla was a flagger.
Yeah. He posted his flag history in his video, and he flagged our video, and he flagged both of Primming's videos. So, like, yeah, and there was a bunch of videos on there that he'd been flagging. So, like, the thing is, a guy like Repzilla, who's a complete incompetent jackass, will abuse the community guidelines to stop people from exposing him. The community guidelines are busted, okay? And they exist, again, not to actually put a stop to harassment. They literally exist because there were some jackass crybaby bitch YouTubers who had massive amounts of followings but can never shut up with how victimized they are, going to YouTube and crying like little fucking children about how they don't like it when they're criticized, and that's cyberbullying and harassment, and it's making them feel really fucking depressed. And YouTube goes, oh, you poor fucking children, let us defend you. So now we deal with a situation where you have bad people, not necessarily just pedos, just bad fucking people, really bad fucking people on the platform, and you can't talk about them because they are the only ones who will abuse the system. Yes, it's incredible, right? The people abusing the system are bad people. The people that you want to expose are also bad people. Logic then dictates that those bad people abuse the system to shut your fucking mouth for you. So, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. YouTube's guidelines are fucking busted. Everybody knows it. And honestly, as much as I don't like the manipulation tactics this guy's doing, again, ends justify the means for him. Maybe it's effective. I don't know. I don't like how he's going about it, but if he's able to affect actual change on YouTube's community guidelines, I just think it's going to cause more fucking damage because YouTube never does anything in favor or in service of his content creator.
True. Another thing is, I think this would have had basically the same effect without the really bad last third part of the video too. I think it would have. In fact, whenever people talk about this video, they basically ignore that part.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's keep going through it, because this is the part where the other YouTubers talk, and they're very reasonable here. They all make very solid points. Some of them start to imply more of a thing of YouTube protecting pedophiles.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I think that's more of a misunderstanding of just how the system operates, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people that are going to abuse the reporting system and the flagging system are going to be bad people with no morals, and the people who are going to do this degenerate behavior are going to be bad people with no morals. That's your problem.
Yep.
Censoring us all and blatantly ignoring the good that comes from heavily investigated content. The awareness that spreads from such videos are immense. Is that not a good thing, though? It honestly feels like YouTube is trying to protect these up people, and that's not okay. This is why we've got to step in.
Personally, I don't think YouTube ever cared about any of us. They only care if you're one of their poster childs, but most importantly, you have to be incredibly ad-friendly. Even 100% innocent channels are getting completely destroyed. I've dealt with...
Yeah, I just have a question for you guys. Like, don't people like constantly shit on Elvis the Alien?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well,
for I know on my end, it's because of the Shadman shit, but it's also because he picks fight with commentary. Or some people that you shouldn't pick fights with in commentary.
Oh, what's the Shadman shit?
He supported him, I think. Smart Alex, do you know?
Nah, I don't know anything about Shad.
You know,
man.
I gotta
He
be
makes
honest.
really bad reviews now.
I think Shadman's the guy that draws like adult cartoons.
Yeah, very
of,
realistic. Very realistic versions of like underage people. Apparently,
Yeah. I
that's
think
what I've
King's
heard.
daughter.
There's a thing
no,
about Keemstar's daughter
what I
for
was
some reason.
told was he takes like cartoon characters, like children cartoon
like
characters,
Elsa and shit, right? Or like
younger than that.
okay, well that's
You like anything, right? So this guy's like, and I think he's done like images of like actual kids and shit, right? Like I don't that's why like Shadman for most people is just like total fucking degenerate. Even if he's not doing anything necessarily illegal, he's still like such a fucking sick, disgusting degenerate.
Well, he then went to jail for having an illegal assault rifle.
Well, okay, that's not related to what like I don't.
Yeah.
But for me, like no joke, as long as you haven't like been arrested and you're not on like fucking parole for like weapons and shit, like I don't fucking care what kind of gun you own, like the fucking whatever. But like he drew depictions of real children, like that's the type of shit. It might not be illegal. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. But like I'm just saying that might not be illegal, but like morally, holy fucking shit, right? Now as far as like this morality shit, I don't know. When it comes to commentary, the morality just seems so fucking skewed, right? Because then I look at a guy like fucking Ethan Ralph, who up until recently, like everybody was friendly with. And I'm like, Ethan Ralph, when he was 34 years old, was talking with a 17-year-old, right? And look, obviously just the talking could be seen as inappropriate. But like as soon as she was 18, he had her flown out, right? She was immediately living with him and he had gotten her pregnant. And if you look at the messages when they broke up, dude, Ethan Ralph was telling her shit like your family is never going to love you. Like, I mean, let's be honest. He was probably like, you know, putting those thoughts into her head and like, you know, inserting himself into her life when she was 17 years old. Dude's double her age. Like for me, that's completely gross and inappropriate. And you know, like when I brought it up, I think on like Tommy C's stream in the chat one time, like Tommy went off at like, well, she was 18, and I'm like,
not against the law,
dude. I'm not like, look, we can talk about legality, morality, and everything, but I'm clearly talking about like the morally disgusting act that fucker committed, right? You know what he fucking did. I know what he fucking did, right? Let's be honest. The guy was more than likely preparing a 17-year-old to, again, you guys were all cool with the dude though. Like that's disgusting to me.
Yeah, like fucking that is.
Don't get me wrong. I have no idea about this lore.
Yeah. So like, don't get me wrong. Like the stuff with like fucking Keemstar and everything. Look, man. Yeah, it's a little inappropriate. He's 40. She's like 20 and shit. Like, yeah, okay. I don't necessarily care, but I wouldn't have them over for dinner, right? Like, you know, it's just a little.
No, like, I mean, James Bond, dude.
She's a little. No, I'm just saying, like, she's a little too young for you, dude. But I'm not sitting there going like he's a pedophile and shit, right? But like Ethan Ralph at 34 talking to a 17-year-old girl, right? And oh man, like come on.
I get what you mean. I think you're trying to say is that they changed their legality to morality, like on a whim or depending on who they're.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I came in at a weird time. I don't know how this came up. But like it's fucking weird.
I was already here.
Well, because they were talking about Elvis the Alien. I didn't understand why he always getting shit on, and they're because he defended Shadman or something. I was like,
no, it's because of the fucking Zaptai. They were friends, and he believed I'm Alex when I'm Alex called the sociopath.
Oh, it comes back to Zaptai. Okay.
Yes, it's Elvis the Alien, Bionic Pig, and Zaptai all did a podcast. They were all friends, and recently Elvis like, we were just fucking like business associates. We were never friends. They shit on Pig and Elvis all the time over Zaptai. It's been like fucking 3 years too. Like not really, like 2-3 years, something like that.
But is he friends with Shadman? That's the important question.
Shadman, the only one I remember who worked with Shadman was Oni Cartoons, and probably other people, but I don't think Elvis, as far as I can remember. Probably Elvis, but I know he mostly gets shit on for Zaptai.
Mostly.
Yeah, I
Gotcha,
mean,
gotcha.
they really get upset when his name gets
So
brought up.
as far as I know, I don't think anyone even like associates with Shadman anymore. Plus, I think he's arrested. He got arrested for fucking domestic abuse.
I thought it was heroin.
Smart Alex said it was a weapons viation.
I thought it was
Yeah,
heroin.
I thought he went to go assault
I don't
his
fucking care.
partner
Like,
with a weapon.
Again. Like I said, legally the drawings and shit, right? The other shit, like obviously illegally, it's wrong. But like the drawings and shit that he was doing, I don't think that those are illegal, right?
No, he got a cease and desist. He drew. Who's that girl from fucking Wolverine? The X23. Is that her name?
What did he do?
He drew. So who's what's the actress's name that played X23?
It was a cease and desist.
They, yeah, dude. Look, so he drew whoever.
Yeah, no,
played
like that's what I said. I didn't think it was illegal, but like,
what?
What exactly happened?
I'm trying to tell you, fucking
Jesus.
In the Logan movie, right? The Logan movie, the little girl who played fucking X23, he drew her doing sexual acts with an older gentleman. It may have been himself because he does it all the time.
Yeah.
He drew Keemstar's daughter doing like lewd and sexual acts.
That was the
disgusting.
That was the real kid that he did. Yeah.
Why, dude? I have no idea.
Moment.
He's fucking disgusting. Like he just like I don't know if he's like an actual pedophile or he just like tries to fucking freak everybody out.
But
like
Pillsbury
he
Doughboy
draws
was the
so
one
many
thing he
images
didn't wanna
of
draw.
like kids fucking. I would have to imagine he's into that.
The Pillsbury Doughboy was the one thing that Shad didn't want to draw.
Look, I understand. I understand someone's gonna go like, lolicon and everything. No, if he's drawing like actual children, like that's not. We're not talking about like fucking anime and weird shit like that.
Yeah,
we're
like fucking
kids.
Keemstar's daughter's not a fucking anime character, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Well, on top of that girl who played X23, he didn't draw X23. He drew that actress. So I think her agency, because it made the rounds, dude. It made
said he did it because Trump won the election.
Huh?
What?
I don't fucking know. Like, this is nuts.
I don't think we should try diving into
I don't want to do a
dark
deep
mind.
dive on that fucking pervert. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Turkey Tom did videos. If you like Turkey Tom, fucking watch that shit. I don't give a shit. If you do.
Talked to him, that was apparently by Nux's standards, that was the weirdest conversation of his life.
Talk to that motherfucker?
Yeah.
He said that was the weirdest conversation of his life.
That man's a weird individual, dude. I think Belle Delphine used to fucking get his merch and shit like that because he used to sell the masks.
Oh my god,
could be Belle Delphine. I don't remember who the fuck it is.
She always tries to be risque while also being in the mainstream's attention. So I guess that's a way to do it.
These motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers.
No, yeah, but it hit the internet, and I think her agency team saw it, so I think they got the lawyers involved, and they made him take that shit down. Because the argument, like,
girlfriend instead of talking about pedophiles all day. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Honestly, I had no clue he did that shit. Like, fuck, man.
Thank God Aura came in with the clutch.
I only came in because I heard you talking about Elvis the alien and you blamed him for Shadman, and I was like, no, that's not right.
No, I mean, like,
I'm kidding.
I didn't know what he was like fucking.
I saw this from the commentary community fans that were saying this in the grapevine, so I assumed that they were right about what the fuck they were saying, but, well, go figure. I guess they weren't. I wonder why.
I mean, he probably did do the thing with Shadman, but I know mostly he gets shit on because of the Zap Tie thing, like Bionic Pig.
All right. Let's keep going.
With it myself multiple times.
90% of the issues with YouTube could be resolved if Google just hired a team of real people to look over and see what's actually being done than what's just being reported. On YouTube, you're basically guilty until proven innocent. And people know this. My Dan Schneider video got 2 takedown requests, but I know of other smaller YouTubers who have talked about the whole Dan Schneider thing, and their shit got taken down because they were small channels and because they couldn't fight back.
YouTube was actually a place for people to create back in the day. I mean, actually hire people to review and moderate videos, not auto-moderated robots. I don't need like fucking R2-D2 over here telling me that my info or any other creator's info isn't valuable to a cause when there's actual victims on the line.
Okay, so like a couple things, right? I've heard the argument that, it's unrealistic for YouTube to hire more people to moderate. I think it's a bullshit argument. Like, fucking YouTube's part of Google. Alphabet is like a multi-$100 billion fucking like we're talking like more money than most small nations have, right? Like that's fucking Google. So this idea that they don't have the ability to hire more people to deal with YouTube's videos and like the flagging system and everything is ridiculous, right? It might not be an immediate solution, right? It might take them a couple years to to hire all these people, train them up, get new places built for them to work out of, whatever bullshit fucking thing you want to tell me, right? But they have the money. They actually have the money. It's not me being socialist crow or tanky crow. Like, they literally have the fucking funds to do this. They just choose not to. So no fucking excuse for it, really. I heard people going like, it's unrealistic. There's no way that they can hire people. Well, I mean, look, it's not going to be perfect, but they should hire more people.
Essentially, but
on the site.
If you think about it, like, YouTube runs around the whole world. I mean, there's shit that we only see in America. Like, the Japanese upload to this shit. Like Chinese upload to this shit. I don't know. You got to get people who know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, you're going to hire people like using fucking like Rosetta Stone, like me. You're like, donde las biblioteca? I don't know what this guy's saying, just to prove it.
I mean, like,
he's advocating for fucking Shadman, like fucking.
Dude, Aura. Like the thing is, though, let's be realistic. Certain areas are going to deal with this issue more than other areas are going to be dealing with the issue. And even then, you can find native speakers in those areas because Google has offices with native speakers in those areas. So again, these aren't like real legitimate excuses. Again, YouTube has substantially, like I said, more money. YouTube has substantially more money than most small nations do.
I know.
They can more than afford to do this if it means improving their product. They choose not to.
Agreed. I don't know how the corporation works, so that's why I'm not speaking definitively. I'm just saying there's a lot of shit. For example, like Canada, YouTubers in Canada pay like fucking triple the taxes we pay. So like there's different shit for different countries. For all I know, like fucking YouTube, Mexico.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Cause of Judgment. Google makes nearly $200 billion annually, and the workers can work remotely. They have no. This is like you guys are talking about like this company like it's like $100 million company. No. $200 billion annually, and I get that that's gross and everything and not net, but like, dude, come on. They have the money to do it if they actually wanted to improve their product. Right? They choose to produce an inferior product.
YouTube is just one thing that Google has. Google has other things too. So they probably split the money somewhere else. Who knows? I don't know how this shit works.
I think YouTube's not even affordable. Like YouTube is just something that they operate because they control the fucking space. Like, I don't think it generates the type of revenue that they really like to generate. I don't think it generates any revenue related to the cost. Again, they have it because they want to dominate the space.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Well,
yeah, okay, like we're talking into like economics and shit. I don't want to get into that because again, none of us are experts on how it works.
No, yeah, for real, they lost ads and shit.
They have the money to put it into their product to improve the experience. Okay, I don't know necessarily if hiring more people does it, but obviously the systems are broken right now, and YouTube is choosing to or Google specifically, or Alphabet is choosing to operate an inferior product and not do anything to fix the issues, which are numerous and have existed for many years now.
Honestly, I feel like their fix to the issue will somehow fuck over creators.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Every fix that they provided has literally fucked creators over.
They're trying to use algorithm to keep up with all this shit because I'm like, not only is there different countries, but people are uploading like fucking crazy. Harley himself uploads like every fucking day, maybe twice a day. It's a lot of fucking people watching his shit.
There's so many people who upload daily. That's a big part of the platform now.
Especially smaller creators.
Even us, we upload a stream like 2 to 3 times a week. That's 3 hours long a piece.
God bless the poor soul who sits through all our streams, which I know they don't.
Yeah, no way.
No.
All right, let's
go. All day we can see exploitative content trending on YouTube, content such as family channel content that takes advantage of children. On the other hand, we have investigative content that is not only pushed back by the algorithm, not only demonetized, but actively hidden from subscribers who signed up to see that content. And this is a problem.
It feels like YouTube is constantly punishing the wrong people on its platform. I mean, this is something that I experienced with my fake animal rescue.
I was surprised to see
investigation.
Nick
All of a
Crowley
sudden, my
here.
video started getting age restrictions.
Yeah, like his segment's actually really convincing in
Yeah.
terms of YouTube needing to fix their systems, because like, man, animal abuse and me, like, I'm sorry, but I'm totally okay fucking over other content creators if it means putting a stop to animal abuse on YouTube, right?
Dude,
like
did you-
that to me is just way more important than,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Were you paying attention to
go
this
find
shit?
something else to do. I don't fucking care.
Dude, I think, do you remember Wolfie? I think she even covered this shit. There was a ton of scandals that those pet rescue channels, they were,
yeah, I remember.
yeah, they were the ones putting the fucking pets or the fucking animals in danger in the first place and shit. Like, it's fucking wild, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, look, like, I don't get me wrong. I'm not. I see your comment and everything. It's not feasible. Look, I'm not saying that it would 100% solve every single fucking problem, but look, with what they have right now, it's clearly not working. I don't know, if you increase the staff by like 25% and redid your fucking systems and your guidelines and figure out a way of better organizing what's being uploaded onto YouTube, I think that you could manage a lot of these fucking problems. I'm just saying, they know that these issues, they're choosing not to do anything about them. And it's leading to actual problems, because the only time that they provide any sort of fixes, it's literally not to better improve the platform. It's not to better improve the experience for users and content creators, or either one. It's literally put in place because very large channels with millions of subscribers collectively cried and bitched and begged YouTube to put some sort of change in place specifically to benefit them and fuck everybody else over.
Well, it's also the fucking ad people that they do, the corporations that, get ad people from, and they want things done a certain way. Like, keep in mind, they put DMCAs out there now and shit, dude. The companies can fucking claim your shit. It's crazier now, like, than it was before.
Well, the claiming stuff is like, that's been a thing for a while, at least.
Yeah, but like back in 2006, this was like free game. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted, dude. I could like stream Pikmin, and Nintendo couldn't do shit.
Shit, I wish.
Well, I mean, like, obviously that shit was gonna go away.
Yeah. Well, they didn't care. They only cared when people like PewDiePie were getting rich, and that's when they're like, "Dude, we need to cash in. We're losing money. Like, they're spoiling our games and shit."
At 2012, even though I was a stupid ass 11-year-old, I honestly probably would have been more successful in a few years than I am now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a different era back then, but I'm just like, there's a lot of different things, especially now. Like, YouTube needs to keep advertisers happy. So, like, they have certain rules that they got to meet for these advertisers. They don't want to put. That's the thing. Advertisers on this fucking platform probably don't like this content about pedophiles and shit. Like, have a Pepsi and a pedophile fucking exposed video.
That's what I said. That's what I fucking said. That's what one of our friends
Actually,
said.
I disagree, because To Catch a Predator had plenty of fucking advertisers.
Yeah, but that's like in like a CNN or whatever. That's a thing on a TV show.
Yeah, but like, again, it was a cultural phenomenon, and everybody wanted to advertise on that show. It had nothing to do with, we're pre-bought in for CNN or some shit.
Oh yeah, for real.
It was content that was like buzzing, and the advertisers wanted to advertise.
And Hansen got struck for playing that shit, didn't he?
No. Hansen got struck. Well, are you talking about like his YouTube channel? You mean?
Yeah, his YouTube channel.
Well, he got struck because he didn't have the copyright for his own.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he got struck by his own shit. Can't even play his own show. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, listen.
Copyright in America is so
advertisers just care about money, right? Like, literally, they care about fucking money. So, like Coca-Cola will advertise all over the fucking place. Coca-Cola are a bunch of fucking dirty little whores, right?
I don't know, dude.
As long as they,
I don't know, Crow.
No. You say that, but but YouTube, wake up YouTube, dude. Like, that's why they all left in the first place.
Why did that happen, bro?
Because I believe Wake Up YouTube was like specifically saying like, your videos are playing in front of videos that are targeting children, and pedophiles are like jerking off, and your ads are playing right in front of it. That's a little different than, I'm uploading this video that's a deep dive into exposing predators, and Coca-Cola like, oh no, that's not, like, they're clearly different things.
Yeah, well, he alerted the sponsors. He reached out to the sponsors directly. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that they're different things altogether.
Yeah, like what is it? it's the same kind of thing at the same time. Like, I don't know, dude. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I'm just saying that
I'm losing my
think
train of thought. I'm getting high. So I
yeah,
don't know.
you're good. I'm just saying, like, I think that I don't really believe the advertisers are sitting there throwing these fucking temper tantrum fits, right? If their ad was to play in front of any type of fucking video, as long as they were generating revenue off of it. I mean, let's be realistic. They're corporations. They just care about money. And the only reason why they would pull their fucking ad is if some sort of fucking loser went and started like screaming, "Hey, your videos are playing in front of blah, 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 blah." And then there you go.
But
right? Like, that's the only time they're going to fucking care.
Yeah, it's true. But then if you cause enough public outrage, like adding everybody, for example, and then everyone wants to stop pedophiles, right?
And
so
that's the fault of the users, unfortunately.
Like, this is not what it is, because he got salty because he couldn't grow on YouTube, so he decided to fuck over the platform.
Yeah.
Virtuous Matt.
Virtuous Matt. I love it. Sounds like a wrestler.
But again, like you do a deep dive to expose a predator or something, like the idea that your fucking advertisement for, I don't know, a fucking vacuum cleaner would be bad. Like, dude, there are a bunch of, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, right? But a lot of like older women like sit there and they watch that true crime investigative shit, right? They really enjoy it. So like you sitting there advertising, I don't know, cleaning products to these fucking women sitting in their homes is probably not a bad idea, right? I'm pretty sure the advertiser's not going to sit there and go like, well, you know, we don't want our products associated. They don't fucking care. Like, they run commercials on fucking in front of news stores where they talk about people being like quadruple homicided, right? Like, let's be real.
I think there's a difference because, like, television, you got to go through execs, producers, you got to get things approved. So, like, you don't have to deal with that at YouTube. You just wing it, you know? Like, we talk about crazy shit.
The other thing is, let's be honest, right? These advertisers do not want to be on fucking cable TV only. YouTube is where everybody is, right? It's where all the content's being uploaded, right? If it, like, let's be fucking real here. You honestly feel like the Coca-Cola fucking company is going to pull out of YouTube entirely because YouTube said, well, we're going to start running your ads on other types of content. And they said, like, oh, absolutely not. We'll pull off of YouTube. And fucking YouTube's going to sit there and go like, okay. And where are you going to go?
They're going to bend the knee, dog. Your theory would work, but they bent the knee before for less.
No, that's the thing. YouTube always bends the fucking knee. But I'm like, again, like, if they really wanted to, like, just say no, they could. They really fucking could. These advertisers need to be on YouTube. Just as much as YouTube needs them, the advertisers need YouTube.
No, I mean, what was the first adpocalypse? PewDiePie, like, they thought PewDiePie was
that was insane. The fucking PewDiePie shit.
Like, fucking advertisers pulled away, and then they pulled away again when that's what it is, and pedophiles, like, something.
Okay, look. The PewDiePie thing was a legendary fucking moment.
Yeah.
Mental retardation.
Was it legendary?
He's got to tell his kids that story. I was accused of being a Nazi, and I put a little dent on the website. I made him sound like I bully bullies.
Let's be honest, right? If there was like a company was like, okay, pay us money and we'll hold up a sign, right?
Yeah.
Would anyone really think that they would hold up that fucking sign for like $10 fucking? I mean, like nobody would think that you would actually go and do that. And like, poor fucking guy who had to sit there and hold that fucking sign.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
All right, we gotta play the
video. Sorry. The whole argument is starting to sound like a Family Guy cutaway gag. Gentlemen, we have the technology, we can fix this, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. GGM, I would say you're right.
To receive community guideline warnings, which basically told me that if I kept making that content, then YouTube would have removed my channel. And what made it so much more frustrating was the fact that these channels that I was exposing just continued on fully monetized and not receiving any form of punishment. Out of all those people that I exposed, the first person to get punished was me. But as upsetting as that situation was, what's happening here with Max's video is something that I find even more concerning. I mean, age restriction is one thing, but to have your video removed completely with no justification and with no chance to appeal it is something that shouldn't happen under any circumstances. I mean, it really is a shame because those who are on here exposing predators and doing so in a fair and responsible way, just like Max was, deserve to have a platform here and deserve to be celebrated for the work they're doing. And yet all too often it's YouTube who's taking action against these
That's something
creators.
vague
And when
that
they
Nick
do that,
said,
they are
by the
not
way.
only actively siding with these predators, but they are actively
Like what
were
does
you
safe and
saying?
that's something vague that Nick just said. I don't know if you think the same, but I thought it was very as a vague term. Like, what's the safe and responsible way to expose these people?
That sounds like corporate speak.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like fucking and like so.
Safe
Like
and
I feel like if you're
responsible
gonna
way
say stuff like that, I feel like it should be provided with an example because I don't know what that means. Like fucking
Maybe that was intentional. Or...
Yeah, look, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think that there is a safe and responsible way to expose these people unless you're like hardcore, you're going to the police with everything first. Like people are telling me this Max guy does do, right? And you're presenting them with everything, and the police say, hey, we can't do anything, and then he goes and uploads his video. I think like that's probably the safest way you can go about it. But like another way he can do it, if he's got like explicit images, he could seriously put a link to his website or something, or on his Discord or something, still censor the images, but upload them there and tell people to go look there. Something that he could do to avoid getting censored on YouTube. But it doesn't make his content as sensational, so it wouldn't do as well.
The only thing I would recommend at this point, like I think what even Keemstar is doing for Drama Alert, you would, unfortunately, this is going to cost probably money depending, but build your own website and do all your fucking edgy shit there and do a big censored version on YouTube, almost like a preview if you have to draw people to your website. There's other sources available. It's just like, it's a hassle to do them. So
I mean, like, I get that. But the thing is, this guy, if his goal, if this guy's goal is exposing these people, and that's what he needs to do it, then I think he shouldn't have an issue making the website.
Yeah.
I get that that's not a thing that smaller content creators can do, though.
Yeah, like put like fucking. Well, you can also multi-upload to different things. Like, what's the fucking? Oh my god, Daily Motion. Just like, but it's easy to get monetized there. But
I mean, he could also do like a censored version and an uncensored version for his members.
Pretty much. Like, I think you could upload to Patreon. I don't know if Patreon will keep you because they kick people off whenever they want.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. Daily Motion it up, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Bitch shoot it.
No, I mean, like, I get. Then he goes like, well, then it's not going to do as well as on those platforms. So, I mean, I get it. I think you're more right with the Keemstar angle. If you're a large content creator like this guy or like some of these other YouTubers that are talking, then invest the resources into making your own website to upload the edgier and more risky content onto there, so you don't get shut down, but you can continue to expose the pedophiles.
It's not that hard anymore. You can literally pay for a fucking domain and pay a guy on Fiverr to like just build it for you, and then just pay GoDaddy monthly. It's not too crazy of a fucking investment. Like, at this point, there's way more resources available than there was like back then when you had to make an HTML. So,
yeah, right. Fuck. Yeah. No, you're right. Like, there is definitely the ability to go do that. I think that if they if their goal is like we need to stop YouTube from like censoring our content, this would be an effective way of going about like pressuring YouTube. Sure, but like also YouTube one day is going to shut these guys down hardcore, and it's not going to fucking matter what they do or say. So, like, they should already be investing in other fucking alternatives so that they can transition their content away from YouTube when it comes down to that. But in the meantime, like, do it anyways so that you don't have to worry about, video getting, like, fucking removed or getting a strike. Censor, like, upload a censored one and upload a completed edition to your own website. Charge money to get on there to fucking pay for it. I don't fucking care. But like you can come up with other ways around this system rather than bitching and beating your fucking chest at it.
Yeah. So should we continue?
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Protecting them as well.
YouTube likes to put on this front that they care about the creators, when anybody who's worked in the platform knows it's complete bullshit. The only thing they care about is making money. And if you're seen as a little bit unmarketable or a little bit edgy, you're completely screwed. Doesn't matter if you actually are. The thought of you maybe being that is enough to get you completely screwed. And so what ends up happening is they end up censoring these really important things, like people raising awareness or people investigating things or trying to expose things. They end up censoring them because they're a little bit dark. Imagine outlets not publishing stories or exposés or really hard-hitting things because the subject matter was sensitive. It's just so ridiculous to think about. YouTube pretends to care about their...
You know what? Here's the thing. He's completely wrong. That happens all the fucking time. Like, what are you fucking talking about, you idiot? Like, okay. I don't know Ghost Gum, so I don't want to be a dick. But
yeah, I think this is just a hypothetical situation to relate it to, like, it's an analogy so the audience can better grasp the scale of the ridiculousness, even though it is our reality.
No. Look, I mean, like, the reality of the situation is there are plenty of times where an outlet will look at a story and go, like, we can't publish that, right? For various fucking reasons, we cannot publish
There's
that.
apparently a massacre that no one's talking about or something.
Oh, yeah, Waukesha.
Oh,
Yeah. Look, content gets censored all the. You know why Waukesha is being censored? Okay. You know why it's being censored? Because it's content that people would find like really offensive to their delicate sensibilities. So yeah, it happens all the time. It's literally the Waukesha massacre. So no, content gets censored all the time by these outlets. Now, here's the thing though. CNN, Fox News are these major fucking media empires. Now, CNN not doing too well. But like they have contracts that are pre-built in for their advertisers, right? So like automatically they are getting those funds for their advertisers. So their content, no matter what they choose to talk about, really, their advertisers are going to write them a check no matter what happens. Dude, let's be honest, dude. Like fucking there's a guy there. No, there's been two fucking producers at CNN who have been busted as like major fucking pedos, right? Chris Cuomo just got booted from the fucking network because he was using his sources to stalk the accusers of his brother.
Yeah.
And the advertisers are still giving them money.
Yeah.
Like he would sit there and go like, oh, you know, why are they doing? Because the advertisers are already locked in on these fucking contracts. Like you'll never get these people to pull their fucking money out of CNN or Fox News because it is the safest fucking outlets for it. It absolutely is. They have a pre-built-in audience. They're fucking boomers that are always gonna fucking tune in and watch their bullshit. Like I mean, even when like horrible degenerate things are happening, they still get the fucking money. So like he's completely fucking wrong. It's always going to be about money for all of these fucking companies. Fucking hell, dude. It happens all the time. Jesus Christ. Like I just don't like how like they grossly misunderstand the world that they live in. It's fucking weird.
Creators when they don't.
The overall problem with YouTube is that it cares more for its public appearance than it does for those who actually make the platform work. Content creators, especially those who focus on investigative reporting, are very often either heavily censored or flat out removed from the website if we, for lack of a better words, get too loud. If we know our place and don't shine a light on the elephant in the room, we are safe. But if we actually do our job, then we are punished.
You know, when we look at YouTube's policies, some of the content that I was making specifically did cover upon people that were actually predatory towards underage people on the internet. And that's a big problem. It's a reality. Whether you go on YouTube, whether you go on Facebook, whether you go on Discord, whether you go on any platform, there's always creepy adults who are willing to use their power and advantage to overpower actual underage individuals. And that's disgusting, and it's actually really sick. And the problem that we have on YouTube is even if you follow all the rules and all the guidelines and you blur every single thing imaginable, you're still potentially facing some level of a privacy guideline strike. And I don't know how it gets handled. Sometimes they go through, sometimes they don't. But even if you attempt to follow every single rule, it seems as though that many of these sites tend to favor and protect a lot of these individuals, even if it is unintentionally. Hell, just look at some of these harassment guidelines. If you even leak out or potentially mention somebody else, you
I have a question.
It's such a vague terms of service that...
Yeah, I was going to let him finish. What's up, dude?
Let him finish. I'll ask it later.
No. They just asked your question. I was interrupting him. That's why.
I was going to say, do you think Tommy C regrets informing Mudahar not to work with Mama Max prior to this?
Oh, shit. I guess I shouldn't have said that.
That's a Tommy C impression, by the way. I think Aura did it better, though.
Fucking shit, Aura. Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
Look. Mudahar is right here, though. Like, let's be honest. He is correct. He's right. It's mostly unintentional, right? It's not set up specifically to benefit these people. It's just that's the unintended consequence of setting all these fucking policies in place. YouTube really needs to start rolling a lot of this shit back. They
I could
really
have blacklisted
fucking do.
Mama Max weeks ago. Sorry.
Stop, man. Makes me fucking bust up laughing. No, I think he was being correct there, right? He is correct. YouTube's systems are protecting these people. It is unintended, but YouTube listened to like bad individuals when they came up with these policies, and they need to start walking it back. They really do, because they're harming people that they really shouldn't be harming. Now, as far as the Tommy C jokes, yeah, man, dude, I don't know. Maybe Mudahar is one of the people who's sitting there going like to fucking Tipster, because I guess they're all in that fucking little club together. What's the saying? It's a big club. We're not in it.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
So like maybe Muda went to fucking Tipster and went like, bro, like, dude, I didn't know he was gonna do that stuff. Yeah, and then Tipster was like, oh my gosh, that means he lied to you. Like, it was a lie of omission, Mudahar. I got your back, buddy.
Oh my god.
That would be fucking hilarious. I
should have blacklisted him weeks ago.
I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of this video so far, the way he is framing it is completely wrong. I think he's totally misguided, and though he may have good intentions, because I don't see anything that's really contradictory towards his stance right now. It doesn't matter. Path to hell, paved with good intentions. There's a reason why that saying exists. Like, some of the worst acts in human history have been committed by people that thought that they were literally doing God's work, right? Like, not everybody's evil, but like, bro, like, malicious shit happens. You just don't get it. Even in this case, right? This guy might literally think he's doing a good thing, but he's going to cause a lot of harm to people. In reality, it's not actually putting a stop to fucking pedos or shit, right?
Dude, it might do the opposite. They might be like, all right, I'm tired of hearing you bitch. You're not allowed on the platform no more. Fucking
yeah, it could be that. Like, let's just shut down investigative journalism because we have real journalists of Fox News and CNN.
Yeah, how fucking dare you accuse us of supporting pedophiles? Like, get the fuck off you. Oh,
yeah,
that's what I would fucking do if I was in prison. Like, fuck yourself.
Do the gas, please.
Oh.
Like realistically though, that could happen too. Like, YouTube could just sit there and go like, you know what, we're removing all of these communities anyways. Why do we have the fucking investigative journalist community?
Dude, they don't want any of us here. Like, fucking, you know that they're focusing on being a fucking yeah.
I'm just saying, like, honestly, this guy here and his entire community, if you're willing to fucking listen, the smart thing is to just start uploading censored content to the channel, go build your own fucking website and release the uncensored shit over there with like the full images and the type of shit that you can't post to YouTube. Okay. First off, it benefits you in the sense that now you're building your audience off the fucking platform where you can curate your fucking content for them. Okay. But also it means that if YouTube goes and bushwhacks your fucking channel and shit, then you have another platform already built that you are the fucking owner of, instead of being at YouTube's beck and call. I understand it's not easy. I understand you have to invest the resources, but like, if you're a true believer in your fucking goal, you should be doing this anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, he uses Patreon. He needs to go make his own fucking website. Yeah. Like he does.
If you want to believe in your cause so much, then you have to do it by any means necessary.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's the other thing. I don't like the bitching YouTube better, and if you're not with me, I mean, like, that type of shit is so non-fucking productive.
Well, you can't straw man your way to victory. Like,
you can't.
Like, to me, the sense of this video really is like, he's jaded, he's pissed the fuck off, so he's just like, fuck you, YouTube. That's the way I took it.
Yeah, well, he's. I think we're about to get to the more crazy shit. Holy shit, Zombie Fox! Thank you for the super chat.
Damn.
Listen, changes to the policies can be made, but that is something that will come with time. Quick changes will ruin things more. I completely agree. I don't think really any change YouTube ever makes is good. But the quick changes, the shit that the knee-jerk reaction kind of bullshit has always caused so much fucking harm for the content creators. But that is going to be very fucking disturbing, getting a Samsung TV and on some pedo allegation. Well, yeah.
Well, think of the fucking Pizza Hut. What your Minecraft YouTuber gets nudes from a 10-year-old? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, dude, let's be honest. Pizza Hut is probably the best thing for
Pizzagate.
Yeah, Pizzagate.
Lol, I get it.
Yes, you get some cheese pizza from Pizza Hut when you're listening to your pedophile allegation.
Yo, some dude almost shot up that entire pizzeria because he believed in that rumor. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude,
he fucking busted in there to go save the children, and he brandished like a shotgun, and all the fucking poor employees, you know, they dropped the pizza dough all over the floor, like the fucking everyone's running out. It's crazy. And then the fucking SWAT team shows up.
Maniac.
Yeah, they show up, they arrest the guy, and they're like, "What are you fucking doing here? What are you doing in the pizzeria, man?" And he's all like, I was here for Pizzagate. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, Pizzagate.
Terminally online.
Oh my god, dude, that shit was insane.
You know, you know, I just
so
realized something.
what I'm saying is, if I had the ability to order. If I had the ability to order pizza, well, I had to sit here and listen to these fucking pedo allegations.
You know, I
might order it for the fucking irony.
When you said terminally online, I just thought back to my video, and I'm like, oh yeah, I call these guys bums and terminally online. That's probably why they're so mad. No reality.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Nobody likes being insulted, son. Let's be honest.
I mean, you're right. Unless you're Augie's audience, but he does it out of love. I gotta start teaching my audience that I do it out of love too.
I insult my audience all the time, and they insult me right back. YouTube listened to SJWs after Gamergate, and it's been slowly snowballing into the mess we have now. I mean, I think that's a part of it, but like YouTube's goal for the longest time has been to turn YouTube, instead of being like uploaded by all these independent content creators.
PropoTube.
Yeah, they want you to be part of like a production company, working with an agent. Like they want something that's more scripted, right? They don't want off the cuff shit on their platform, and it's a problem. It really is a problem, because that's not what YouTube is. It's not how YouTube was built. That's not what people use the platform for. So you have Google fundamentally trying to change what this platform is supposed to be from the inside out, and it obviously doesn't come together. It doesn't work together. That's why systems don't fucking make any sense. That's why, you know, it just feels more fucking soulless every single fucking day. And you know, part of that is just, you know, naturally they are a corporation. They can't just let you upload whatever the fuck you want to upload. But the restrictions and the censorship are just insane. To the point where, like, you have history channels. They can't talk about things that happened in history because, oh no, the bad German people from the second of the wars of the world. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be like so careful, right? So they can't talk about actual historical facts because of YouTube censorship. You have investigative journalists, like, and I get that, you know, actual journalists don't like to call YouTubers that, but you have people that really put in the time and the effort and do the research and compile it all for people, and that content's being removed too. And a lot of it are these fucking guidelines. YouTube knows that they are wrong, and they don't give a shit. So, I mean, like, maybe this fucking movement can provide enough pressure on YouTube to actually affect change. I highly doubt it, and I think that even if they did do it, they just cause a ton of damage. So do the smart
like
thing.
Adpocalypse 3.0?
Maybe something even worse. But I'm just saying, do the smart thing and start taking your shit off the platform. I get you. I get that that's what YouTube wants you to do, and I get you're probably stubborn and sitting there going like, I refuse to leave this. Listen, if it's about protecting kids and exposing predators, use your fucking brain and go about it in a smart way. Stop trying to fight against the fucking God. How do I say this? Stop trying to punch a fucking mountain with your bare fucking fist like a jackass.
You would think that with the money Mama Max is pulling in, right? He'd be able to invest in maybe like a website.
He should. I get that the videos probably cost a lot of money to make and everything. But at the end of the day, you should invest some of it into a website. Even if that means you got to eat fucking top ramen for the next 3 fucking months. Do it. I mean, because it's investing in your own fucking
in your
future.
cause that you believe so wholeheartedly.
And your future as a content creator as well. I mean, it's twofold, right? I'm just approaching it from like the more greedy, narcissistic side. But like you said too, if he's like an actual believer in his cause, it also benefits his cause, and he should encourage other people to do that. Instead, he's got all these people going up to YouTube and slapping YouTube in the face. I'm just saying, these people don't like us to begin with. You're poking a bear that is going to fucking smack you across the face. So be very careful with this play, because again, maybe nothing maybe they don't actually do anything. Obviously, I don't think they would just come up to you and eat you off the fucking platform. I'm just saying, I don't see how this is helping. I don't see how it's achieving anything. And while I do disagree with how commentary is reacting to this show, is pretty hilarious. The memes are also pretty fucking funny. So everybody needs to chill the fuck out.
Memes are funny.
The memes are fucking great. I love the Iron Man meme. We have a message for you. We do not like pedophiles. It's like the Mandarin doing it and shit. It's fucking great, man.
Or do the gasp.
Oh.
But again, this is a situation that requires a lot of nuance, and I got to be clear. I don't think anybody is approaching it with that right now. I think that people are so fucking emotional and heated, and they're acting like fucking idiots, and they're taking shots.
They spammed gore in fucking Smart Alex fucking server.
No, these are self-righteous cuds who want to be considered the good guy as a way to have power. And you see that shit on Twitter all the time, and they just can't be reasoned with. But there is one card I think might work against some of them, which is if you just spam the fuck out of you're a Shane Dawson supporter. I think that'll make some of them bend.
Okay, throw it back in their face. Why not?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I can understand the points everyone's trying to make. I think these guys in this fucking video and shit, I think that they're misguided. Realistically, I think that they're really misguided, especially the person who put it together. I don't think anyone doing this is doing it for malicious reasons. Just to be very clear, and I know why they're getting so heated and emotional, because anytime someone covers these fucking pedophile shit, right, it's like your brain shuts off. You stop thinking logically, and you're just like, I have to protect fucking kids, right? It's the right thing to do. It's responsible. I get it, but you're so misguided and you're acting fucking stupid and irrational. And I don't think anybody can claim that they don't act that way. I've acted that way before in covering certain stories. I think commentary should admit that they've done that shit too. And they've certainly sensationalized stories as well. And this guy's probably the most misguided out of everybody. But he's not fucking evil. He's not lying to people. It's fucking just, I don't like that kind of fucking crap,
Are you speaking generally, or are you speaking about Mudahar? Because I'm fucked up.
I'm speaking generally. Okay. I just got to pause with Mudahar's face here. So I was speaking generally. This is not targeted at Mudahar. I'm sorry.
No. Well, we're already blacklisted, so that doesn't matter. I'm just asking because I'm fucked up. But
I was speaking generally, right? Because Tipster accused the guy of being a fucking liar and shit, right?
Before
and then they're not friends, but they're cool now. You know, fucking like obviously, you know, that's what I was referring to there with the accusing the guy of being a liar. I don't think the guy's like trying to be dishonest or anything.
I'm gonna leave. I'm way too fucked up to continue. I'm gonna fuck
take it
this
easy.
up. Bye. Take it easy.
All right, so let me get this super chat here. YouTube needs to remove the Polak running it. Polak.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna keep playing it.
That who knows? Somebody may potentially take advantage of it and use it to strike your channel. It feels as though every time you actually try to bring light to something disgusting like this and have it potentially investigated and shut down, you're the bad guy. Okay, so really, it restricts a lot of people from putting their effort into it. And unfortunately, it feels as though the system is geared against people trying to do actual good, and it seems like the people who are actually the malicious and fucked up people in nature are the ones that may unintentionally get protected with all these new guidelines.
See, like I think that he's correct.
All that.
I think he's
generally that's the way that I
correct.
feel about it. I literally had to stop making content because it feels like I was the one being targeted by the lords above, if you will.
I am an investigative journalist. If YouTube takes that away from me, how am I going to be able to take care of my cat? You'd be taking food out of the mouths of hardworking individuals and putting it into the mouths of pedophiles.
YouTube is never. Okay, I gotta be honest. I think a lot of people saw technicals in that video and then he's offended Zero. Why is he here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, think about look at all the controversial creators in this, controversial with regards to topics that that is the blanket topic, whether you like them or not. It's like I'm not sure how unifying that is to bring technicals and Shane and Turkey Tom and Def Pina and a bunch of other people like that and the same thing. How unifying that might just I guess it has been unifying. Who knows?
You know what I think the solution to bridging all this shit together is? Don't try to make peace. Don't try to rationalize. Don't try to have any sort of civil conversation. Instead, just say that the people that you like were misguided or they were fooled somehow, so that you don't have to really condemn them. And then you go for the guys that you really don't like Elvis the Alien and shit, right? And you say that these guys are fucking degenerates and they're only taking part in this to cover for their degenerate behavior. And you got technicals in here too. So this is him trying to recover from the Zero situation. Just run with that narrative instead. Be dishonest as fuck. I'm sure your audience would actually fucking eat that shit up because they're quite fucking hateful. So just go that route. You could do that instead. It would actually work, I think, for you. Because let's be honest, you guys don't give a shit about the truth.
I should prove that I hate pedophilia by spamming gore on someone's server.
Yeah, right. No.
You know, all I know is that I wanted my fucking RFC today, and it never happened.
I think
what's going on?
Hey, Ritsky. I think that this is just you have to be able to see what both people are saying, be able to criticize their bad points and acknowledge the good ones that they're making, right? So when commentary is pointing out that this stuff is unhinged, I get what they're going for. This stuff not here, but the person that put this video together is putting a narrative that YouTube is protecting pedophiles because they want to protect pedophiles specifically, right? And animal abusers and other degenerates. And I think it's worthy to fucking go after this guy on that point, because I don't think that that's true at all. However, the community guidelines are broken. We all agree, maybe just try to, I don't know. I try to be, I'm trying this new thing where I'm going to be productive with situations. So yeah.
Really given a shit about investigative journalism content. I think that's really a given. While YouTube in recent years has tried to be a squeaky clean company that not many people could be offended by, investigative journalism inherently goes into topics that are controversial or require a lot of depth to get into. It doesn't really matter if these investigative pieces could actually help real law enforcement with actual crimes, which is why some small investigative journalism channels are being taken down, because YouTube thinks people won't notice. We need to show them that we do, and that if they continue to do it, it's going to look bad on them as a company for all of us.
What worries me about the state of YouTube isn't just...
I like Just Stop. So...
Why? Because he quote tweeted tips?
No. I actually like his content.
Wait, so you guys...
I think he actually...
Just Stop, that's Kino Corner.
No,
he
no,
did
not
fuck
Kino.
up with
I can't.
Because you have a picture of Kino up on
because he
top.
just came on the screen.
Okay.
Fine, there you go. There you go. Fine. Okay, there you go. Fucking
Much better, Crow.
Wait, so you guys have been streaming for almost 3 hours and you're only 10 minutes into the video? What
We
happened?
didn't start the video until like over an hour into the
Yeah, that's
stream.
crazy.
Oh my god.
We're insane.
Yeah.
What happened?
We got lost
talking about shit.
Yeah, combo.
Channels are being taken down because YouTube thinks people won't notice. We need to show.
Sorry. I like his content on Butch Hartman, the fucking Fairly Odd Parents jackass.
Oh, that guy's.
Oh,
weird.
Yeah. Like
He's
his
so
videos on that were
weird,
great.
dude.
You know,
he's
I
not
actually,
weird. He's just kind of a dick.
Like no joke.
No, he is weird.
I was watching like this this one AnyTuber, right, on something. I can't remember what it was, but Just Stop's video on Fairy Tale came on, and I was stoned as I was high as shit, right? And for like over 3 hours, I listened to this bastard talk about fucking Fairy Tale. And afterwards, I literally went back in and I watched like 10 episodes of Fairy Tale. It's like a great
Just
Sunday.
Stop is a smart guy. He's the smart commentary guy that was like very close to just becoming a drama tuber, but then decided, you know what, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here while I can. And
That's what I noticed with all the the better commentary channels quit.
They smartened up. They're like, I got
Weasel
this
Batch
momentum.
just realized that he screwed
Yeah.
up.
And
And
he
he
went
wasn't
to-
like
he went to
oh,
movie.
it's a screw up, but I'm gonna do the same thing next week. He actually was
Yeah.
like, no, this is an actual screw
Well,
up.
now he just fucked off. Now he's had like better shit going on IRL, and he's like, you know what? I don't need this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna play.
It's these concepts that it uses to soft censor commentators, and it applies it to the rest of YouTube. Just as a film analyst and reviewer myself, there's a lot of censoring that I have to do on my own channel. I love the platform of YouTube, but I don't feel like it supports my own free speech, and I think that a lot of discussions are stifled because we creators feel like there are just things that we cannot talk about. This is how we've been conditioned.
I definitely don't think it's great that YouTube sometimes removes content that exposes pedophiles and animal abusers. I understand that YouTube has strict advertisement guidelines, but a lot of dark content creators and investigative channels are truly facing negative repercussions. Hopefully YouTube is willing to work on this sensitive issue and make changes that are better for the community.
My name is Jay Boston. I've been a voice actor for Mama Max for a couple of years at this point. With the takedown of his most recent video, you can't really help but begin to theorize that although the method of delivery is unique, it still acts as this campaign of awareness against individuals on the internet that are engaging in felonious acts such as pedophilia and grooming. And with YouTube's consistent censorship and suppression of Max, you can't help but ask the question, why?
As a creator who tries to...
Okay, listen. It's fucking obvious why. Like, dude, again, these
And
guys
he's the one who was closest to Max too.
Yeah, like I this is the type of shit I just don't like, right?
Mhm.
There is a problem here, right? We
Yep.
should be dealing with the problem. You fuckers coming up with this conspiracy shit, right?
It is a conspiracy.
It's totally a fucking
Here's
conspiracy.
my problem. Here's my problem with this video. It comes off like it's more of a vendetta.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It
It's
fucking
not even
does.
against YouTube. Like, I mean, it is, but also just all these other creators who
I
dare
wanna
to
get into the
ignore
Shane
them.
Dawson. I gotta get
Oh
into
my
the Shane
god, the
Dawson
Shane
shit.
Dawson part's hilarious. Wait until the corpse husband. Dude, the corpse
gives
husband
him
part is
ultimatums.
weird.
It's
Like I thought
fucking
it when
stupid.
when I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
done watching the bit with corpse husband, I literally asked myself, "Is this video a troll?" Like seriously, it was whack.
Oh my god!
So
Like
much.
I'm just again when you I fucking hate it because like with politics and shit, the moment like people on the right get conspiratorial and stuff, like nobody fucking likes it. It's fun to like speculate and shit, right, with your friends and everything. But when you come to people with a straight out and out fucking conspiracy theory, you just
Like a
sound
hardcore stance.
Yeah, you just sound unhinged and stupid, right? And especially on this shit because there is a simple explanation. And the other people that were included in this fucking
Razor.
video literally say it, right? The systems just are unintentionally benefiting these people. They were bad systems. There were bad systems that were put into place, and everybody criticized them. And we're dealing with the unintended consequences. YouTube needs to fucking repeal them.
Dude.
Bring more attention to sensitive and dark
Sorry.
subjects in the online realm. I also feel neglected and let down by YouTube. Max is one of many creators on the platform that supports YouTube in their quest to fight against the exploit of minors. YouTube is
we're
doing
doing the
themselves no
dick-sucking
favor by
segment
striking and
now.
deleting content, exposing the same problem they are trying to fix. Max's videos contain months of work to collect as much evidence as possible.
I literally don't care because that's not why his
Oh my
fucking videos are
god.
getting taken down.
Oh Jesus, dude, I didn't realize that was Susan. That's the other fucking thing about
Yeah,
this.
I'm sorry, like, Eudoxia, maybe you're a nice person and shit, but, like, I don't fucking care because it's not about his fucking content. He got removed because he put something in the fucking video he shouldn't have fucking put in the video, okay? You got removed because YouTube is going to be fucking cracking down as well. So go ahead and build your shit off fucking platform. Start doing it. Use your fucking head. You have the resources to fucking do it, man. Like, fucking Christ, use your fucking little tiny fucking brain instead of going up to a fucking mountain and punching with your bare fucking hands. Like, I get it. I want YouTube to change fucking guidelines, but I'm never going to follow an idiot chasing a fucking conspiracy that isn't fucking there.
Here's the other thing that I think is the cause is lost when you involve it, like when you install an ultimatum. And
Yeah,
that's
okay,
exactly
well,
what
let's-
Max did, and that's exactly what happened with
Honestly,
other
Are these
like,
people
get
like just
to-
his friends that he's going to come up with now? Because like the last two people really sucked his dick, and I just want to know if this guy's going to finish up by
Well,
polishing
you
the
know,
balls.
you know what's really
There's more
weird?
people.
Okay.
You saw clips like that were included that weren't even related to like the whole pedophile argument. It was more about censorship. And one of those clips, I think it was the clip that he used with Turkey Tom. That was a clip from a video of Tom's. Like I thought, because
Yeah, that's a big issue I have with this.
I gotta
whole thing.
ask for clarification.
Well, let me play it
I gotta-
until we get
wait,
there.
I gotta ask for
Yeah.
clarification though. Was this video branded as creators that Mama Max contacted saying, "Hey, would you submit a clip for this video?"
There was a Twitter message that went around to content creators, and at the start of the video, he uploaded a disclaimer. Sorry, let me just pull that up really quick, just so I can remember what it said.
Because some of those clips were from actual YouTube videos that I think he could easily just clip himself.
Maybe. Hold on. Give me a second. God damn it. I can't find that fucking tweet. And I had it earlier.
What tweet?
The one from fucking Tipster with the messages. I just
Oh,
can't remember where I fucking put those. Oh, it's probably on Twitter.
Water.
Okay.
Can we just talk about how Susan Wojcicki looks like Rocky Dennis in this video? Like I had to do a double take. I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I don't think he met like in his disclaimer at the start of the video. I don't think he mentions that he had gotten permission from everybody. I think he says something about how they don't know what's in
Oh
the
my
video and he
God.
takes accountability for it.
Crow.
That's pretty deceptive.
Remember
Like-
how I mentioned Repzilla earlier?
Yeah.
Look at who decided to support this great cause.
Oh no.
Of course he
Why
did.
wouldn't he?
Of course he did.
Of course.
I want to be a part of it. And I thought, you know what, actually I do, because he's right in what he's saying. With his work, obviously it's investigations into very dark territory, people that are abusing kids. It's very important to put that out there and show the world what's going on. You would
Okay. I don't care. I'm sorry.
You
You're not
should have
making a
brought
fucking...
Repzilla into this video, man. That's what we needed.
Jesus,
I know
dude.
exactly why he didn't use a clip from Repzilla.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if the next part of this is just them going, "Oh, he's such a great guy. His con is really good." It's really, I get
Go to
the
Bob
fucking
Black
point.
part. Bob
Yeah,
Black.
I get the fucking point, but like, holy fuck, man, I think it's over here.
Down to the smaller creators that make up the entire platform. Oh, they're not allowed to talk about it. You know.
YouTube, you don't need to protect pedophiles. You don't need to protect animal abusers. These are bad people. Society has deemed them as bad people. We are allowed to bully them. YouTube, please let us bully bad people. Censorship bad. Pedophiles bad. Animal abusers bad. That's my take.
We do.
Okay, look, I agree with all of that, but like, did Boblax not understand the intention of the video when he says, YouTube, stop protecting pedophiles, stop protecting animal abusers? I think Boblax understands the point of that fucking video.
I don't think Bob Black thinks that. I think he was just saying it as like a.
I know. I'm just saying, like, because of how that fucking video is framed. Right?
Yeah. Well, we didn't know what it was gonna be like.
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously, but like, fuck it, man. that was base Boblax. Like, dude, I have so much. No joke. Out of everybody in the fucking commentary community, like Boblax's the one guy I fucking can't despise in any fucking way, shape, or form. He's just so
He's
fucking
growing
hilarious.
on me.
He's so
I told
wholesome.
you.
He's
I
so
told you,
fucking
motherfucker.
nice. His fucking his Black Lives Matter song is a total fucking banger.
Oh, that's a great song.
So I'm just saying.
Wait, kill yourself.
Bro.
I'm pretty high right now, so I just started playing in my head. Let me keep going though.
Do what we do to alert the public, warn the innocent, spread the word.
Holy shit!
That is
you are.
tricky.
Can I just? Okay. Okay.
Go to the right Good opinion. Editing,
Yeah,
but
let's
it's
go to the right
tricky.
opinion.
You in the crapper on a Fight Friday.
It's hard being a commentator or an investigative creator on the platform of YouTube a lot of the time, because I think, to be honest, YouTube have made it pretty clear they're not really big fans of our presence. And honestly, they just would like the world without the drama. But at the end of the day, when people are being exploited, I think there needs to be a point where creators exist. And I think we do a pretty good job in that regard. It's just YouTube don't really want us there to do it.
If we weren't able to investigate,
Yeah. So like no. Oh shit. Yeah. I guess. Like I was gonna say, I think the right opinion's correct there. Like YouTube just doesn't want you on the platform. That's it.
I agree.
So
you could say his opinion is the right one.
I look. If these people want to be fucking effective, rather than telling me about what a great fucking content creator he is, right? Start uploading censored content to your main channel. Go build a website and start uploading the unedited content over there where you can present all of the evidence for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your audience cares about it, they'll follow you over to a new platform. And when YouTube finally does put the fucking hammer down, you'll have already built another space for all of this. Right now, though, you're being completely fucking ineffective. I get he got his fucking video restored, but like, my dude, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, that's why I think it's more of a vendetta. Is like this whole ultimatum thing came from him getting.
Bro,
a
it's just
video
gonna
of this
happen
taken
again.
down.
It's just gonna happen again. It's just gonna happen again and again and again and again. It will always fucking happen. Like you need to be smart about how you do things. I'm just saying you got to work with like the fucking cards that you're dealt. Right? You can't like sitting there bitching and screaming about how unfair the platform is and how unfair the rules are. Like, I get it. And in some ways it can be effective to point out massive amounts of hypocrisy and affect change that way by starting a movement. I get that that's one way you can go, but let's be real here. Even if you got everything that you fucking wanted out of YouTube, in 2 years, it ain't going to fucking matter. They don't want you on the platform. Go and start building up somewhere else. You're going to need to anyways. And if you're a true believer and you want this content out there fully exposed where you don't have to cut it down, where you don't have to censor it, that's what you should have done like last year. So you should have done the year before this, right? Like if you actually care about this stuff, show some fucking commitment to your cause, dude.
I've
Like,
known of people who've done that since like 2015, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
It's nothing new.
Look, I'm just saying there is an audience for this content. People do want to be made aware of it. And it's not like you can't continue to exist on YouTube. You just need to like tailor the content on YouTube and then tell everybody, hey, you can see the unedited content over here. Like, I Onage Pranks, I like fucking love his prank calls and everything. He tells people, follow me on Instagram for the completely unedited fucking call and to see the extended content on Instagram, right? Like, people use other platforms that they can't put onto YouTube, or they use other platforms to build up on other platforms. You can just be smart about this shit. It's not that fucking hard. I find this just ineffective and useless.
Somebody in chat did say that he does upload the uncensored version to Patreon.
I mean, first off, get off fucking. Don't upload it to fucking Patreon, because Patreon doesn't like that content either, and Patreon is gonna fucking put your fucking face into the dirt eventually. Go make your own fucking website. It costs money, it costs resources, but it's easy to do now. And this guy could probably hire somebody or find somebody in his own community that really believes in this shit like he does to help him build a website.
Oh no, Mama Max, I know, definitely has the resources to do something like that easily.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to be effective, you can be effective. If you want to scream and bitch and punch a fucking stone mountain, Like, go do it with your bare fucking hands. And at the end of the day, when you're fucking bleeding, I don't sit there and feel fucking sympathy for you. You know, be effective. You've been dealt shitty fucking cards. Now go play them. Let's
also go to the fucking police.
Well, people told me he goes to the cops. People told me he does go to the cops, and
That's
he
what
only
they
posts
said.
stories that.
That's just hearsay, though.
That's
I'm
well,
I
that's
shouldn't-
what we saw in
Actually,
the
hold
chat.
on. Let me. Somebody said that they sent me something earlier, but I never got it. So, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Well,
Things like Chris Hansen, Onision, EDP, a lot of the very positive impacts would just be void. They wouldn't even exist because a lot of this stuff just gets swept along to the wayside. Now, I know that there's some people who do take advantage of this system, but I genuinely believe that the good outweighs the bad. And if we're no longer able to investigate stuff like this, it's going to be a net loss for the entire community.
Easily the most frustrating thing for me personally has been issues with YouTube's privacy complaint system. YouTube has a system in place to allow private figures to request retractions on public YouTube videos if they feel information about them, like their identity, has been compromised by that video. Information that deserves to be private. In theory, this seems like a good idea, but in practice, this allows some bad actors to silence criticism. About half a year ago, I posted a video about an individual who I would love to name, who spent his time being a sex pest in people's messages by, well, there's really no way to put this nicely, sending pictures of himself wearing a diaper in women's DMs. So I posted a 17-minute breakdown of who he is. Keep in mind, I censored all of his private info for his own safety, while still telling the story accurately. He created his own thread on gossip forums in order to humiliate himself, and even posted his full name and address. I merely talked about the fact that he did this, and was punished. YouTube allowed this person to abuse the privacy system multiple times to get the video taken down. But I can't help but find it funny that YouTube took down my video, claiming that I was engaging in violating this guy's privacy and later harassing him, when he was the one who brought it all on himself in the first place, and intentionally. Embarrassing. I've been Turkey Tom. Bye.
It pains me to say you.
Okay, so
that was from a Tom. That was
that
either
Bubble?
from a Turkey Tom or a Tom Dark clip.
That was.
I vividly
like
remember
it.
watching that video.
It seems like it, but did Turkey Tom say that he didn't give him permission to use the clip, or did Turkey Tom like not say anything about it?
Well,
at
I think
all?
it's fair use regardless, right?
Yeah, I do too, but I'm just saying, like,
Tom
did he-
could have just supplied it himself.
Yeah.
Or
And like,
that,
hey,
probably.
use this. Why not?
Yeah, okay, let me read his disclosure at the start, and you can tell me that if he did use a clip from Turkey Tom, if you feel that this violates what he put in his disclosure in some way. The views and opinions expressed are those of the following people and do not necessarily reflect my policy or position, and vice versa. They also don't exactly know what I intend to do with this video, so all accountability and any consequences that this video may cause should fall upon me and me alone. Any good that this video might do will be a shared victory between everyone who participated. I thank you all for joining me. So the final part about, thanking everyone who participated, yeah, I guess you could say that, but as far as like him talking about the clips and everything that are in the video, he's just saying that the clips he used, they don't express his opinions. They don't. And he
Well,
doesn't
I'll
express
say
their
this:
opinions.
that disclaimer hurts his cause a ton.
Yo,
Like,
I wanna show you
he
something.
has to take
I wanna
clips
show
out
you
of
something.
context.
Bro, look at
Yeah.
this. Look at this tweet. Actually,
Okay,
I want
let
to
me
show
see.
you. I want to show you another reason why I'm like skeptical of this person's character.
Okay, where are you sending me the tweet?
Yeah, send it in private chat.
Oh,
This,
okay, okay.
This fucking Redsky's theory about why it seems like a personal thing, kind of, bullshit, kind of
Yeah.
holds up to me too. Because I just read this and I'm like, Just read it.
Okay, let me go into it. Okay, appeal denied immediately. I'm giving you the opportunity now to resolve this peacefully, YouTube. He showed this in his video, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
his video.
Well, if he showed,
You
it in
have
fucking
1 week to
video,
make the
you
right
have 1
decision.
week to make. How is Redsky not in fucking like in the right here? Like, how is his theory not holding up? How do people look at that and say, "Oh yes, he's definitely doing this for a righteous cause and not his own fucking petty vendetta"?
It's definitely a selfish reason.
That's even
Actually,
guys,
this video
guys,
is the
guys.
1 week thing.
He's
then-
like again. I've already said it. He is a narcissist, right?
Oh my god!
100%,
Like
dude.
you
Look
can
at the fucking
see it
clip.
in this. Look, no. Look
Oh
at the
my
tweet.
God.
Look at what it says here. Right, you have 1 week to make the right decision. Okay.
And the
Like,
right decision is his video being back up. It has nothing to do with like a
exactly.
noble
wasn't the
cause.
Well, no, hold
thing
on. That's right.
is the threat at
Stop. Redsky. Don't jump. Okay. His video is about exposing a predator of children, okay? So you sitting there going like, he just wants his video back up. And his response is, yeah, no shit, dumbass. I'm exposing a predator. Of course I want it back up. Like, you need to be very careful when you sit there and ascribe ill motivations to people, because I agree he is a narcissist. I agree he thinks he is affecting this great change, when in reality he's just a little bitch. But again, he wants the video back up because he's exposing a predator.
Well, look at like here's the other thing is like the section with like the corpse husband is a perfect example.
That's why I want to get to that section.
Well,
that's why I want to get to that section.
That's
of the video,
why I think it's all solely selfish.
That will
Like,
benefit you and like the points you are making way more than
hold
this
on,
shit will.
hold
In
on.
this tweet alone, like there's an ultimatum for like you have 1 week. And,
Yeah,
like,
because he's a narcissistic
but
little
is this
fuckwad.
video at the end of that week?
Yeah, he is.
So this
He
means
is
this
very
video
self-important.
was
How does
following up with a
self-important-
threat. It wasn't about the
Guys,
children. It was
He-
following
people
up with
that
a
How does
threat.
self-importance lead to us thinking that he's doing it for other people other than himself?
Oh, dude. People like self-important narcissists wind up leading fucking movements all the time. Yeah, no. He can still be a believer in his cause and also believe that he is the only one capable of bringing about this important change and exposing all the pedophiles.
No, like here's
dude,
the thing.
you're dealing with an idiot.
No, I think this guy, Jeff, like he does genuinely care for the cause, but the cause is riddled with selfish reasons.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. He is very fucking selfish. He's very self-important, and he's a massive fucking narcissist, right? No, I can. That's what I see when I read these fucking messages. But that doesn't mean he doesn't believe in what he's fighting for. If anything, a narcissist who latches themselves onto a self-righteous cause is going to just feed their fucking ego even more. Because now, on top of everything else, on top of being smarter than you and better than you, they're also more important than you and are more morally just than you are. But yeah, this totally feeds into
We all saw this
What I'm
yesterday.
getting out of this is, you're probably right. It's probably not this guy's fault. It's probably the people that enable his, fucking
100%. Because
shitty ass behavior.
I
You're
saw
right.
Yeah, I
people
mean,
saying
like,
that,
look at People versus Preds, right? Do you think that
Yeah,
he would
those
continue to
idiots, too.
upload content if it was just 10 people watching him? No, he's got a bunch of people that tune in, watch him, and cheer him on as he screams, "Hey, everybody!" Like,
This man's gonna have sex with a 14-year-old boy.
This tweet is probable cause for YouTube to nuke his channel.
Oh,
I mean, like,
surprised.
yeah, I actually agree with that. Like, YouTube could totally nuke this
I mean, the
channel.
peaceful thing that might imply violence according to YouTube.
I mean, yeah, right. Like, no,
Well, no,
obviously that's not what's happening, and I don't think YouTube would do that because, let's be honest, Streisand effect would make this whole thing so much worse.
Oh
But
yeah,
let's get back into the video.
they'd be a martyr.
YouTube has garnered a reputation for leaving their own creators in the dark when it comes to imposing important rules and regulations. Guidelines against harassment are a good thing, but how are investigative creators meant to follow them when the language used is so intentionally vague? I'm tired of pouring hours of work into a video only for it to be demonetized and age restricted with little to no helpful explanation. How are we supposed to know what to avoid if we don't know what we're doing wrong?
YouTube has slowly been more restrictive in terms of content creators, trying to tell stories of bad actors within communities. Content is the hardest to deal with, as a lot of what might be discussed has to be censored. For example, a History Channel might want to cover World War II, but to absolutely make sure they get that green mark, they might have to change a few things in the wording, such as the main bad guy of the Second Big War unalived himself when he lost. And this becomes a lot harder for
I fucking hate this guy.
I do too, but that was actually kind of funny how he described
Smart Alex,
that.
you don't like him either, do you?
Oh, I got 300 pages of hatred.
Okay, all right. I'm
working on that one.
Okay, look, I don't think that
Oh,
any
God.
more points
Oh.
from these guys are gonna fucking change anything in here. Like, it's good to have these other
Oh.
perspectives in terms of how they're explaining it, because the other YouTubers explaining it, like, they're bringing up very reasonable and rational points. This guy's gonna fuck it all up now.
I could not agree more, my friends. I'm worried that all of your wise words will go to waste if no one sees this.
Oh my God.
So let's all go ahead and forcefully drag everyone down with us, starting with the following people.
Okay, hold on.
You can't tell me
Close
that wasn't for
caption this
entertainment
and
purposes,
mute
dude.
it, and we can just read it. Drag everyone down with us, starting with the following people. Susan Wojcicki, stop fucking
Ew.
lying to us every time you have to give a statement in response.
No, you have to hear it
videos
in
like
his
mine.
voice. You have to hear it in his voice.
This shit's hilarious,
dude.
I mean, okay,
I
okay.
could
I'm
not
sorry. I'm
agree
sorry.
more, my
Like,
friends.
okay. I'm trying to be fucking nice here, but like, this shit is like unironically just fucking hilarious. I'm listening.
Dude, that's
to,
why I think it's a troll.
Dude, I'm listening to Batman go over a fucking pedo allegation.
Dude, he's literally like, I could not agree more, my friends.
Yeah, Batman or fucking Jigsaw, Jesus.
Oh my
How the
God. I
fuck
think
does this
Jigsaw.
fuck-
I think
How the
Jigsaw.
fuck does this fucking cunt think calling me a pedo is gonna change my mind? Wah 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 is all I hear. This guy needs to stop raping my ears. Oh, Zombie Fox gonna get so much worse.
Made that never come into fruition. All of these incessant changes that no one ever asked for or wanted. Take some goddamn accountability. We are so sick of seeing the malicious and deceitful words you and your company repeatedly propagate. Either do something good for this site once in your fruitless life, or step the fuck down.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, one of the big issues with this video that hasn't
Is
really
everything with this video?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye. But anyways, but a really big one is just like this whole hashtag thing, like a hashtag movement. Shouldn't it be specific? Shouldn't it like have a clear goal? This is just kind of every problem on YouTube. It's like pedophiles and terms of service and updates and strikes. It's like, what do you want people to talk about?
Look.
What is the news story? Everything?
This guy should have made it about YouTube needing to repeal the community guidelines that they implemented in the past few years, because they are actively making it difficult for people to talk about important things. And I think that would have been a much more rational take. Now, let's be honest, though. Rational takes don't get attention on fucking YouTube, right? I mean, Sen, you didn't upload a video going like, I believe that this gentleman is wrong, and these are the reasons why I think he's wrong. It's like, no, you started called Mad Max and Mama Max the fucking grifter.
I called
Like,
him a fucking grifter. I called him a fucking bum. I called all his fans fucking bums. Now I'm gonna add fucking gore obsessed motherfuckers to that too.
Okay.
You guys are
And
fucking sickos.
And Sen, how many views does your video get?
It's 5,700 and going up.
And that's like your number one fucking video in a while,
Jesus,
right?
it's been my hottest video.
Yeah,
for
okay.
a hot minute.
And, like, he just uploaded it like a few hours ago, right?
Yep, same thing here.
So like my point is, coming out with like a reasonable and rational fucking take on this guy, that's not going to generate fucking content for him. Right? It's not going to generate fucking views for him. So being sensationalist about it is obviously going to bring in much more attention for the guy. So it just, at this point, for me, it kind of depends on how he like follows up with it, if that was the main goal, right? Because if he just continues to be a sensationalist asshole, then like, bro, you just come across as like literally fucking unhinged 24/7 and insane.
Well, all of his videos are in this style.
He's about to go like fucking nuclear.
Philip DeFranco. Remember when you and your team ignored us last time during the whole Answer Us PedoTube thing because you were too busy talking about some stupid drama? I know I'm not as famous as you would like, but how about you do the right thing this time and fucking say something?
Okay, look on Philip DeFranco's channel.
Sorry, fucking Christ, man.
Okay.
Philip DeFranco, why don't you do the right thing this time?
And he's just whining.
Oh, just wait for the corpse husband bit.
I know, I want to get to it, but like, holy shit, man! Like,
Okay.
this is the part where it just goes off the fucking rails.
No,
and
this
shit,
part
right?
also is just terrible too because
this is off the fucking rails.
But
It's
another
really
thing
unhinged.
is like he's shaming Philip DeFranco for not doing it on his terms. But did you know that Philip DeFranco beat him to the punch by several years?
Yep.
Here you go. It's in the private chat.
I am gonna pull it up.
He beat him to the punch by several years and just.
Okay, so what is this?
I remember.
Look at the date.
Oh, okay, yeah. November 23rd,
2017.
Let me show it. We're not gonna watch it, but like, let me just show you. The
Yeah,
video
just
from
look at the
Philip DeFranco.
dates and the title.
Yeah, we need to talk about the disturbing exploitation of kids on YouTube. 1.7 million views, November 23rd, 2017.
I would think that if Maxi over here really cared about people addressing this stuff for kids, so that he'd be very happy that Philip beat him to the punch. But it seems a little
Let's
cloudy
be
that he's
honest.
just mad that Philip didn't kowtow to him when he
Do you think
wanted
he?
attention.
Do you think he even went to Philip's channel to see if he ever talked about this shit?
I mean,
Probably
either
not.
way is a terrible interpretation. It's not good.
Oh no,
either
no, no!
way.
I agree. I just think that's part of him being a fucking narcissist. I think he sits there and goes like, "I tagged this motherfucker on Twitter and he didn't respond to me."
That's what it is.
You
For
know,
most of
you know what
them,
I mean?
too.
I know I'm not as big as you like. In fact, you literally didn't even see me in notifications.
Bro, like
But-
if I got tagged in a fucking tweet like that, I mute the fucking conversation and mute the bastard who tagged me.
I mean, it looks like spam if you're adding like 50 people.
Well, it looks like spam when you get like 1 million people like tagging you constantly with replies and shit, going like, "Why aren't you talking about this, Philip?" And there's probably other people going like, "Why isn't Keemstar going into this right now?" And like Philip's are like going like, "I get like 100,000 notifications going off of my fucking phone."
The worst
over
part is
people
how all
screaming
these
about
people
how
are going
everyone's
to
a
bow down
pedophile.
because of just how crazy and peer pressure the environment is.
This face for Philip DeFranco. Let's go.
This reflects my feelings on his video.
I get the perfect pause faces. Let's go.
We do something this time around. Ethan Klein.
Oh
I was told
no!
to talk to someone at YouTube for me last time. Thank you so much for that. I know you're busy dealing with important shit, but I'm gonna ask that you take a minute to speak to YouTube again for me. Privately is fine. Publicly would be better. Follow me back if you
See,
want
that's
details.
another reason why I think it's.
Wow. Hold
Yeah.
on.
My point stands.
You're telling me that last time Ethan Klein actually stepped up to YouTube on your behalf and you repay the guy by tagging him into another fucking shit fest and demanding he takes your side or he is pro pedophile, bro. Like, I don't fucking
And then
like
asks
Ethan.
for a
I don't.
follow.
And then I don't like Ethan Klein, right? But if that man has like any ounce of his balls left, he will find where you fucking live, go right up to you and slap you across the face, but not like a bitch slap like this man normally does, but like a pimp slap, like backhand you, like the fucking bitch that you are, motherfucker.
I don't really think.
I don't
would do
even
that
like
exactly.
Ethan Klein. I don't even like Ethan Klein, but like, holy shit, you fucking. God, what's a good
Basically,
word for
one
this?
phrase I'm just used to in doing
You
commentary
shady
videos.
skate motherfucker.
Whoa!
Yeah,
It's also
like,
strange
think
that he
of the
like asks
children.
for like a public shitstorm.
Preferably public. A follow would be nice. I'm thinking of the
You
children.
motherfucker.
My
Wait,
point
didn't this guy
stands.
make nice? Okay, so this guy made nice with Tipster, who was extremely critical of him the day prior, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Probably
tipster
because he's
bowed down, I
afraid.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, this guy ends justify the means, right?
Like a
He's
lot
got-
of these people's
I don't like.
behaviors aren't really matching up with what like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
I think
fake.
again, I think this guy is just ends justify the means. It doesn't matter how he goes about it. He's gonna fucking affect the change that he
But
thinks
is he
needs to be
even
done.
thinking about the ends at this point? He's just thinking, "Oh, follow me."
I mean, like I'll be honest with you, it is easy to get lost in the weeds, but like again, it's my theory on the guy. I would need to actually talk to him, but like based on everything that he's putting out there and presenting to like the public, yeah, man, I think this guy's like a massive fucking narcissist.
Especially when you use the argument,
God.
if you don't agree with me, you're a pedophile, or you support pedophiles.
The holy
okay,
war.
guys.
Oh,
It's Keemstar.
back-to-back
Oh, boy.
kisses
Let's-
ass to like the worst people ever.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what he should have done? Like, really, just to completely fuck around. Go like, Ethan, I'm gonna ask Keemstar. And he goes, they're like, Keemstar, I'm gonna ask Ethan. And
Oh,
whoever
gosh.
says that they agree with me first is anti-pedophile. And the other person is a confirmed pedophile. And then I'm sure both these motherfuckers would sign up immediately. Just to fuck with the other guy.
This is like the only
Keemstar.
person I've ever seen be nice to both Ethan and Keemstar in my life.
You are always my fucking man when it comes to this shit. As a loving father, I know you won't let me down.
My God.
Okay, this is creepy.
I know.
What the fuck was that? As a father, I know you won't
As a
let me
loving
down.
father.
Jesus Christ.
Keemstar, don't ask what happened to Jigsaw's father. Bro, just fuck it, man. Like, he tweeted out the answer as pedo too. Again, both Ethan
You
and
owe me a favor.
Keemstar.
How'd you get those 20-year-old girlfriends?
Jesus Christ.
I hate how this guy like demands it on their turn or on his turn.
That was it for Keemstar, though.
Yeah.
Like, fucking
Bro.
Ethan, you fucking like threw his face into a fucking glass.
Did you
and
know-
Keemstar, you're like, you're my bro. Have my
Scares-
back.
Scares bent the knee today, I think.
Yeah, I saw.
God.
Well, let's see what he said to Scares.
Thanks so much for covering my story last time, brother. I desperately call upon you for help once again.
Oh my
It would
God,
mean
that
the
sounds
world to me.
Oh,
Charlie.
You mean the world to me. Just repeat what I fucking said.
Answer me,
Rich.
brother. Dude, that sounds like a
this is
fucking
so
cult.
fucking awful.
Voice critical. Let's go.
I look up to you because you're a good man. You stand up for what's right and speak out in defense of all of us smaller than you. But it is my regret to inform you that your video talking with the CEO of YouTube has aged like milk. So I'm going to kindly ask for your help once again. Chris Hansen. People kept telling me not to talk to you, but you were one of the first of us. And although you screwed the fucking pooch, I'm willing to forgive you if you speak up for us.
You
Chris
fucking
Hansen.
dumbass. Chris Hansen, you were the first of us.
You were the
Bro.
first of us.
See why I can't take this motherfucker serious?
Oh my God.
No,
dude.
this is what I mean when I say I think he's a true fucking believer in shit, because they really think Chris Hansen's like a hero. Chris Hansen's a fucking nobody motherfucker.
Isn't
Chris Hansen,
the
Chris Hansen's a
ultimate grifter?
broke dumbass. Chris Hansen was the public face of a media outlet that was running a show busting pedophiles using the work and research of many other individuals and later on the help of law enforcement. Chris Hansen was public face because he could sit there with a calm demeanor while he talked to these fucking degenerates. That's literally it.
Like, the
And
thing
he got a
is,
paycheck to do it. You
he's
idiots.
trying to do diploma. He's basically trying to, like, he's burning bridges as he's crossing them because he's like, can you please help me? Also, you're a fucking idiot that one time. God, you're stupid. But please help me. Like, what kind of diplomacy is that?
I want to get
Just
into
wait
this
till
with
the
a brand.
You've got some connections that Susan can't ignore. I tried reaching out to you, but you ignored me. So now my audience will do it for me. Shane Dawson.
That is
There
just
we go.
Yeah, no,
My
okay.
point.
Targeted
Proves my
harassment,
point.
you fucking idiot.
Proves my point.
That is targeted harassment right
Yeah.
there.
That is just
This
It's
is
a
that,
vendetta.
that's the
leader.
spam.
This is your fucking
Probably
leader.
not spam.
No.
These
Like
guys.
I 100%. That sounds like complete targeted harassment.
Dude, his audience
You
was
didn't-
saying
you
that
ignored me.
tipster
Now my
supported pedos
audience will
yesterday.
reach out to speak for you. Like, what the
His
fuck? dude?
audience is calling everyone a pedophile. This is
You
like
fucking spam Gore in your
I
server.
know.
I mean, spam
this
Gore in
feels
your
like
server.
this feels like the post 2016 commentary finale in a way, which it won't be, but it feels just like the final boss of retardation and false pedo accusations from the fandom.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's the
no.
holy grail.
This is-
You know what we need? We need Augie to stand up.
Oh god damn it,
Shut
said shut the
up,
fuck up.
Shane.
We need Augie.
Augie is awesome.
Augie.
Christ.
Augie was supposed to stream today. Like, dude, what? Like, when you get to 23 minutes and 50 seconds, like around that fucking part, this motherfucker, like openly says his audience is going to target Chris Hansen. Like, bro, what the
Didn't even,
fuck
like,
are you
crazy,
thinking?
did that towards Chris Hansen too, who
You
probably
know what?
is
You know,
just going to ignore it.
when we finish, I'm gonna upload like a separate fucking video, just going like this Mad Max guy, this Mad Max, this Mad Max
pretty
guy
much.
is like fucking brain damaged. He's literally openly saying his fucking community is gonna go harass people into compliance. Like, I just want to go through this section over here because holy fuck. Like, I ignoring all the other fucking points. Like, we spent like 3 fucking hours going through that shit, right? Now we get into the part where he needs to be fucking slapped into infinity.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've done a lot of fucked up shit in the past and you don't really deserve everyone's forgiveness. But since you're one of the biggest creators in our genre, standing up for what's right instead of wasting time on haunted houses would finally make you look good to the public once again. This is your chance to redeem yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Don't
What the fuck, dude?
Who does
Like,
he
is
think
that
he
how do
is?
you what?
Dude,
Is
oh
this
my
how you ask people for fucking help? You've done a lot of fucked up shit in the past, and people shouldn't forgive you. But you are very popular.
Dude, he's handing his career back on a silver platter.
Yeah, man. Like, you, bro, Shane. I know you're doing pretty well for yourself right now, but like, you know, Mama Max can like give you his endorsement, and that's gonna open up some new opportunities for you.
Dude, I don't think Shane Dawson cares
Idiots,
about that.
Oh, dude, this is great. This is fucking hilarious. Mama
Shane,
Max,
I can
Shane,
prove
I
you
can
didn't
prove you
boink your
didn't
cat.
boink your cat. Dude sounds like Claw from Inspector Gadget. Okay, so we got Claw from Inspector Gadget. We got fucking
Jigsaw. Definitely sounds like Jigsaw.
Jigsaw,
still.
and we have
Batman.
Christian Bale Batman.
Discount Corpse Husband. That's another one.
Oh, he kind of sounds like Corpse Husband too, which is ironic.
Speaking of Corpse Husband,
Corpse. I know you have nothing to do with this.
Just all pissed off by saying
Influence and the favor you owe me. I just couldn't help myself. So, remember when you reached out after years of not speaking to me while I was at the hospital tending to my sick girlfriend, and you kept trying to rush me home to do you a huge favor, and then you threw me under the bus for something you did, and at the same time acted like you were taking full responsibility for it. But I let you do it because I thought you were going to be my friend like you used to be, and then you stopped talking to me immediately after you were done using me. Yeah. So, how about you do me the fucking favor this time and talk about something besides yourself for once?
Whoa, besides yourself for once.
Jesus Christ.
There's just a lot to unpack there. My God.
Ouch. What the fuck, man?
See?
Well, did he tweet out pick a side YouTube so he agreed?
No,
with
that's
it?
an edit.
Oh, okay.
It's like saying this would be a good look.
Oh, you bastard. Fuck off.
He did the trick, Crow.
Yeah, he did do the trick. You know what, dude? Like, honestly, I think this
it's
entire
so
thing,
disingenuous.
I think this entire part just, like, kills everything he was fucking talking
No,
about.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, when I
Because it's
saw
like-
that, I'm like, okay, this video was kind of flawed, but now it's just dead. He
Yeah,
cares
no,
way more
I mean,
about
like,
being
again,
ghosted than the children.
There are valid points being brought up, and it's not really by this guy, it's by the other YouTubers who are being presented in the video. They bring up a very valid point, right? YouTube's community guidelines, the way that they're set up right now, indirectly benefits actual degenerates because obviously they're not going to want you doing content about them. On top of that, when you're trying to expose what they've done, it gets tripped up by YouTube censorship. These are all valid points. However, I completely disagree with this entire premise that they can go ahead and run up to YouTube and swing their fucking fists in the air and cry in front of people that don't give a shit about them, right? You need to be smart. Fucking deal with the fucking cards you're dealt. Like, this is just fucking stupid as shit. Corpse, you owe me. Fucking Christ,
Someone
man.
told me that, like, it was kind of like the way he framed it wasn't even really entirely Corpse's fault. It was a script he read or whatever, but it's like a stupid thing to complain about.
Dude,
I didn't
it's
even see
trivial.
him.
I just don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's got nothing to do with what you're supposed to be talking about, you fucking idiot.
Give you a good look. I promise. Oh, yes. If I have to start shit with every influencer in this goddamned planet just to make anyone give even a slight fuck, so be it. I'd rather have the whole world hate me than ever hear a child's voice being silenced again. If anyone wants to react,
Yeah, okay. This is
See,
what I
it's
mean.
selfish.
This
He
is
wants
what
to
I
start
mean
beef
by
with
this shit.
everybody. He wants to start beef with everyone on this platform for just. Dude, I don't even know.
Or just
anymore.
strong arms them and just like say, "Oh, you better have my hashtag or else my
guys.
fans will call you a pedo."
You gotta understand, right? That when I see that shit, this is what I mean. I don't think it's a grift. I think he fucking believes in what he's fucking talking about. It's just he's insane, unhinged, and running on emotion.
He's unhinged and he's disingenuous.
Oh no.
No, like look. When you're going off saying I'm gonna still go to war with everybody, bro. Like if you want to convince people, going in there and saying if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna hit you with a stick. Like, bro, I want to take the fucking stick and ram it up your fucking ass. Like you can't pressure me into saying shit. Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you, dude. Like I don't give two shits who you fucking are. I don't care what's fucking happened to you. You fucking bastard. I've actually had to deal with this shit in my fucking family more than fucking once, you asshole, you fucking cowardly little fucker, sitting there going like, oh, you know, you owe me favors and shit. You guys are pro-pedo if you disagree with me. No, you're just so fucking stupid, irrelevant and stupid, and you have no fucking action for how to actually affect change on YouTube other than to like bully fucking content creators into agreeing with you. So they actually don't fucking agree with you. Your video right over here is like actual targeted harassment. I could just take that clip of the Chris Hansen shit, right? Post that all over and say, this guy is like actually harassing people. And then your video gets taken down. And then you sit there and you bitch and you go, YouTubers protecting pedophiles. No, you're just like clearly violating their fucking guidelines. Like not even like the new guidelines, like the old shit that nobody's ever allowed to fucking do. You idiot, you irrelevant fucking idiot. I don't care who you have on your fucking side. If you're stupid and fucking retarded and you're sitting there trying to like affect change on YouTube, you can only cause harm because you're so short-sighted. You literally can't see how your actions are going to have any types of fucking consequence. Again, this fucking video is literally calling for the targeted harassment from your own community to Chris Hansen. You degenerate fuckwad. Why are my videos being taken down? It's because YouTube is defending pedophiles. No, you're just fucking dumb as shit. Stop breaking basic fucking rules. Like really, really basic ass fucking rules.
Stop
Jesus
giving
Christ.
people ultimatums to pressure them into agreeing with you.
Yeah, like I agree the guidelines need to be fucking changed, but you're just retarded and not like even changing the guidelines for what they are right now, the shit that you are uploading would still be in violation because you're just a dumbass. Like, holy shit, literally get your crap off the fucking platform, not because I'm telling you don't upload, because I legitimately am starting to fucking hate you. No, I'm telling you, get your shit off the fucking platform because it's not going to be allowed on the platform in a few years. Start building up your audience elsewhere. Do it where it's going to be safe, where you can curate, where you present everything. They'll support you, obviously. Okay? They will. They'll continue to support you. But obviously, YouTube is not a friendly fucking place for the shit that you are doing. Use your fucking brain. You literally have the resources. You're not a fucking small content creator with like, you know, less than 10,000 subs or less than 20 or less than 50, or less than 100,000, right? You literally make money on this fucking platform. Okay? Go use it, invest it into your fucking content. But you're just a dumbass. You want to swing your fucking fist in the air, screaming about how you're being censored and shit when you're doing like hardcore like fucking violations. Man, I get it, but this is a problem when you run on fucking emotion and stupidity. You often do like really dumb shit, and like I'm not gonna fucking support you. I would never support a fucking idiot. I would never follow an idiot into a fight. Like holy shit, that dumbass is gonna trip, fall, get killed first, and I'm gonna be stuck dealing with a bunch of dudes I don't want to deal with.
Well, another thing is just like, in addition to the strong arming, it makes no sense when the topic of the video and what he's advocating is so unclear and so scatterbrained. It's like, okay, they didn't make a hashtag dedicated to every generic problem on the website. Like, okay, like you need, if you want a movement, you need a goal. Like, just fix everything. Is that the goal? You need to start small if you want any progress.
I mean, look, anytime they make a change and they say it's for the betterment of the community, it's always been like actual harm to the community. Even like removing the fucking like dislike button, right? Which is like overall somewhat harmless. It's still bad for the community because now we can't tell if there's like a scam on YouTube by like, you know, it getting dislike bombed. We can't tell if like there's like a degenerate when we open up the fucking video is about to tell some insane shit because you've removed the fucking dislikes and they can shut off fucking comments.
Like Sen and I, apparently.
I'm just saying, like you guys are fucking assholes. Like you actually cause more harm. And you say you're doing it for like people's mental health. Meanwhile, we upload videos and you demonetize them instantly so we don't make any fucking money.
Jesus Christ, those numbers are going up.
Oh yeah, you're I
gotta say, I thank all the hate commenters because your interaction with me is actually helping these numbers.
I might get monetized soon.
Nice.
I mean, I'm like actual monetized.
Like a lot, like I'm having a lot of fun because it's like I'm just replying with like Augie like quotes, right? So I'm just like hope, mauled, seethed, right? And that's all.
It was fun until the gore. I'm just gonna be real.
Look. That shit alone is just like, what the actual fuck, man. Like I'm not gonna respect any of these fucking idiots. I don't fucking care what you think you're fighting for. I'm not gonna follow disingenuous, dishonest motherfuckers into any type of fucking fight. And any dumbass that does it deserves to eat shit when it gets served up to them. And I'm being serious, right? Like I get that, you know, there are content creators in there who really did not know like the types of shit he was going to be saying in his fucking video. But like, dude, this is like completely fucking useless and ineffective. Like, holy shit. Like, completely fucking useless and ineffective. And like, I think that plenty of content creators in there explained really fucking good and solid points, and that should be considered. Unfortunately, it's dragged down by this idiot's fucking maulding stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Despite all the controversial YouTubers in there, like a lot of controversial YouTubers in there, the uploader themselves managed to be the worst one.
Yeah. Look, I mean, 100%. I some people said some really dumb shit, and we skipped over a couple people, so maybe they got worse. But like, realistically, I can understand what the YouTubers are saying. I agree with those points, but this motherfucker, like, Jesus Christ, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, you have no fucking place to speak to me or anybody, right? But certainly not fucking me about, oh, if I don't support you as pro fucking pedophile. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I honestly feel like, okay,
I would never fucking follow you into shit. I don't fucking care about anything you fucking say. If anything,
anyone
like,
here know who Emp Lemon is?
No.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, even though I've criticized him in the past, I feel like if he were to head this movement, he'd be like one of the few people on YouTube who could like do it, and even if it doesn't do anything, at least in a way that doesn't just fucking backfire horribly. I think he knows enough about the site, how the community works, and he's calmer now. You know, I think Emp Lemon would be the guy to do, and he also has history with. He was kind of helpful for. I think he was helpful for exposing the Matt What It Is guy.
Oh.
I think he actually was helpful for like exposing that, or maybe it was just his coverage. Who knows?
God damn.
Jesus Christ, Smart Alec, you really are getting views for your channel. What the fuck?
It happens every year. My views peter out near the end of the year, so I gotta upload something explosive at the end.
Jesus Christ, you have 135 comments? That's literally like the first time it's ever happened to you.
I mean, there was that one guy who spammed like 300 comments.
Let me share screen so people can see.
Fuck's sakes, dude.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. 1526, 135 comments.
Damn, that's bigger than it was last time.
Your channel. Let's see your video. So right over here. So this is your video on it. 5,000 views. 548 comments.
That's not even the real time views.
You need to put more like on that video. I know what's going on there.
Yo, take a guess. Take a guess at what the dislikes are at. Take a guess.
500.
Nope.
Ooh, too high, too low.
Too low.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I have 135.
I'm kind of curious to know.
He put in that video. Removing the dislike button wasn't helpful to creators, but fucking said, good job, buddy.
Dude, the highest dislikes I've ever gotten, I think that they actually was 1,000 on the max one, right? The max and critical one.
Yeah.
I think it was about, but it was more even a little bit. This one's insane.
GG Evan, thank you for the super chat. None of this would have happened if that BR chocolate booty was blurred out in the first place. Not the ultimatums, not the 1 week peaceful conclusion deadline, not any of the Jigsaw impressions. Completely agree.
That's depressing.
Yeah, so like I mean, like, dude, this guy's fucking dumb as shit. Like, there are good points brought up in this fucking video. I think people should take it seriously what the YouTubers were saying about the community guidelines, the way the platform is just unintentionally helping out fucking predators and shit. But like his unhinged fucking ranting, his fucking stupid ass fucking conspiracy theories, right? These are like, this is very basic shit to understand why things are happening the way that they're happening. He instead goes on to this idea of like this evil fucking pedo ring at YouTube that's defending fucking pedos. And if you don't agree with him, that means you're also a defender of fucking pedos. Fuck the fuck off, you fucking retard. I don't have anything more to add to it. I'm probably going to keep going off. So, you guys have anything else you wanted to say?
Let's look at the comment section on the Comment Cop video.
Oh my god.
Well, on Comment Cop.
Oh god. It's
Wait, where is this on YouTube or?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Really? YouTube?
Yeah. Remember, it was just the Iron
Oh, he's
Man
got
3.
5,000 views too.
Yeah, he's got a lot of dislikes. How?
Mama Max is cringe. 4,500 views.
600 dislikes. Sorry, Sen.
Yeah, whatever. Common Cop.
Okay, OMG, Mama Max is so cringe, bro. Max is only playing a role for his videos, an alter ego, if you will. Of course, he's not really like this, Brett. Shut the fuck up, bitch. What the fuck am I supposed to read out of that? Oh, it's just a character he's playing. Yeah, okay, Def Noodles. Fuck off.
Oh my god.
God damn, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I play up my fucking angry, emotional rants and shit for you guys, but like, dude, you are who you put out there. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and go like, oh, you're just playing a character now. Like, fuck off. That's who you are. Fuck you, dude. Anyways, I don't want to read through fucking comments of people defending this fucking asshole.
Well, there's just so many. I'm gonna read a few of my. This is a new.
Can you share your screen?
I could probably make content off of like all the people commenting.
Oh,
on
you could.
Okay. You read through the comments. I'm gonna get through this level that I've been ignoring.
Okay. I don't know what share screens yet. Hope
It's
your
okay. Just read them.
Hope your YouTube channel gets terminated like all the other channels. Hey, people
Oh my
like
god.
you.
Oh, they went like right for the
fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was no hesitancy there. It just like went right for it.
Just
Hope you like
right
your YouTube
for
channel getting deleted. Bye, bitch.
There's a reply. Okay, my comment is, I said, literally called a pedophile for saying someone's cringe aesthetic is cringe. Great start to the drama. Someone replied to me saying, "Is what Max says inconvenient to you? Do you hang around playgrounds? Are you really trying to protect individuals?"
What the fuck?
Because
Oh my
that's
God.
what you're doing. People are calling the creator of this video a pedo because he clearly sides with them. What else would you call it?
God.
He's attacking a creator for speaking up for underage victims who are being silenced. Who the fuck does that? I know, a pedophile.
Wait,
See,
Marley,
this whole thing is
is this your
unhinged.
first ratio on YouTube?
No, it's not my first, but it's like speed ran to my worst. There's a lot of ratios I don't count, like joke videos and
Yeah, fuck, man. You'll never get me to respect this fucking community. Fuck off.
Dude, I'm
Fuck
telling
off.
you, we need Augie to talk about this shit unironically.
You know what? I
Dude, I wanna
completely agree.
see
We
shit
need
on Mama
we need 5 foot fucking Augie to just go fucking nuclear on them.
honestly, you guys we need to put aside our differences because we're still gonna get smashed either way.
Yeah, I
But,
agree.
like, why not just side with them for once, or more often, not for once.
Yeah,
but,
like I side with them when they're right. If they want to fucking go nuclear and ham on this asshole, like fucking go for it. But let's be honest, like I think that they'll go wherever the fucking wind blows. I don't have much faith in anybody really.
I lost faith a long time ago.
Oh, same, bro, same. I think 2017 was when I just realized YouTube became bad.
Yeah, like
all
I'm just saying, like if he covers it and we're in agreement on what he's talking about, then like yeah, sure. Like I just don't have faith in people to fucking use their fucking heads when they cover subjects anymore. I don't like. I have no fucking faith.
This guy says, feels ironic seeing this come from someone with a Chris Hansen as their profile picture. Reply, that's a shield, as if to say, I'm not a predator. I love Chris
All right.
Hansen.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
all right.
Dude,
let's
these
go.
people need to fucking
Views are up.
unironically
More
die.
people are watching
Jesus
this
Christ.
YouTube search results.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, buddy. Love you. Redsky, thank you so much for tuning in. Sen,
Yeah,
it was
of
great
course.
having you. We'll save the Diorio clip for Wednesday because I want to dig into that when Steve's here.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cancel culture guy?
Yeah, I need the cancel culture guy to cancel all the cultures. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here on Wednesday. Same time, same kind.